Assalamualaikum barengolo on talam sehu kal bismillah yedi pala Bantaba the tenelongo me karoti tani warolo the 17th of May 2021 exactly 18:44 p.m. in the United Kingdom right now 5:44 p.m. in the Gambia it should be 10:44 a.m. in Seattle, USA and 1:43 p.m. in New York, USA. Bal bismillah program auto 8:44 p.m. in Saudi Arabia. Mal bismillah to the normal time program sort of after the holy month of Ramadan. Bantawi back to the usual time program sort of what started effective today. Back to the normal program, normal time. At all Monday I'll join them right now. I think Melvin Alanya to Mbal Tentola back in Baflaleko. Kal bismillah another edition of UDP online Bantaba program auto. I think let me adjust my camera settings so that my face was all covered up there. I think that's much better. Kal tend to back Kal Jay for your continued support to Bantaba. Ninata Jawati watch the Kalkan Kido for the young. Massively acknowledged by all of us affiliated with this platform. Coming ka dati na nyame rek ma dati la wala nyama tati nya kili rek alaman dona ni programme kono nga dunga kono bismillahir rahmanir rahim afunda kono alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin ina diamol men kala jasi ke diamo timel sahayata diamo men sen tolbe kilin ngol nafa ayna banko nafa ayna patio nafa. The clock is ticking every day. Luolung Nkasutiale to the all-important elections on December 4th, 2021. But John Lambedo no Kachako drum. Meduani la Mansatala si Cairo Kentanatol Bay. I also continued good health, Jatakendaya, Sonda Matenko. Mel Masota Mansatala sa deal about Gafo Jane Wati and the Pasila Fola. Hadamadingo Kute Diale Bulgin Dunia Konomi Man Jatakendaya Soto. Nga tale for granted, ninga soto, but manya tala for granted. Jatakenda is very important. Iboka long foni akanatema, warang sasandi yema, what kala value long. It's something that we shouldn't take for granted. Mario leka Jatakenda dinna, abatele bulokono, aka sababoring, Melbel Lopitano to doctoral, the surgeons, nurses all, implement the medical field. But ultimately, akabona telephone bulo kono ataleka jatakina dimol. In the same vein, fanambe duala sabate fewali about ngafole jam fanang te pasila kafo jelon tolbila labandulati alama jam fola jemo bay baloleti akuyata adiate marie je tawo foyena mi mari la wato mari o teleka wato nyin sumang aba tele bulu adama di me ko mi wulu ngolo nyami buge saya ngolo nyama alama dukundela namena interaku be dua sabanjo be fana ngala ka dua na parti nyaton kolye na parti la molu na parti dingol mol meliala ko surtout on the ground pour mansatalla se guide ay protect na nyaton golu the party leader to the deputy party leader to the national president of UDP and all the executive members and in particular foot soldiers all pour mansatalla se tanka jawol kuriala anila plans evil machinations. Be duala na banko fana yeme Gambia ti alama alay karaba sabatin DJ alama alay yiruba samanan DJ, but most importantly coming kafo jo nyaming alama alay falindro samanan December 4th 2021 mbadi wol alinka dual lafa mena duwa be jabela mansatala lalo mansatala ko nga dani ni ma dani fam abuka happy te mari abuka kontani la kol alinga dani no warandi nana katakuwol ke bari nga dani lo warandi saje ni dual jabita Gambia sa fan soto Gambia chow ko wara Brimboto 2016 dol ninjigi bala season on fonka for Gambians have decided Gambia has decided Gambian only are decidedly ninjigi ba wol content ngo sayo kan ala nga nyatali banku do ko wala ha wato kono content o warta de ni ko me yema mo teki kay ko few years down the line atol bina la muru back to another struggle pour kanyin masakunda ni nyato ngo kal bondi ma mo jama be believe ite be sibo ko mo le fokam, but there we are. That is the current reality of the situation. Men believe we are back to square one. Not 100% square one, but semblance of square one. We have to go back to the drawing boards again, try to redo it again. And hopefully, hopefully we'll get it right. We didn't get it right in 2016, 2017. And I think that is very clear, mass of the right. Kolmen bebe funti kam bankola tardeo. Kolmen beke kam mo jama jikila taita. All because of one person. Mo kilime alonko jamfal halon 101. Amam bankola interest soto ati kunkile wala interest o. Ay molu soto mele alonko wol kafutama. Ibe fangol disguise kanko itolka president la general support. Bari tonya ta kore ke fangol fankoto bambawlo. Ha nga president la general support wasara itol ika kudul men soto jaka na fal men soto je wala itol ite. Bari mina duna kacha kono mbokk yi man nuyu leen man la Sehu di leen bismillah Judicial leen Bantaba tey lundi fukki ak juróom ñaar ci weeri May comme lu ma de doore programme rek di doore programme yëpp ñaan di leen gërëm yéen ñoo xam ne da ngeen di support plateforme yi ba pare di ko seetaan di share videos yi di comment programmes yi back to the normal time comme bala weeri koor di naan stand gone weeri koor bi moo tax dañ ko daan def after iftar. So from today Bantaba will be going back dañoo def programme bi normal time. Dama doon wax si soose rek di ñaanal ñun yëpp ñaanal askani Gambia ñaanal suñ parti bi yàlla jàmmal yàgg Gambia waaye lu ma doon wax fii tamit yàlla ñu am wécceeku boo xam ne dinañ jëriñ Gambien si ñëpp du ay benn nit wala njiiti réew ak gaayami comme luñ am réegi Gambia. lu ma doon wax si soose 2016 Gambien si amoon nañ yaakaar ñun yëpp dañ kontaanoon ba ñu bari dañ organise woon parti man dëkk bu ma nekk fii sax ñun de organise nañ fii Gambien si dañ dajale woon si community hall fii Crawley celebrate ne ñu ne new era new Gambia time boobu people coin this terminology new Gambia because ñu bari dañ yaakaaroon ne change bu amoon change bu baax la woon dañ foogoon ne we're going to have meaningful direction jubluwaay boo xam ne jubluwaay bu baax la waaye ndekete woo ñun suñu happiness boobu yëpp doomi aadama moom si lëndëm la dëkk rek si lëndëm la nekka man de kuma eewoon time boobu noonu ma ne ma Sehu few years down the line yéen da ngeen a commencé everything again pour government bi tam change ko dina la wax ne déedéet kañ dag maa nax waaye loolu moo xew we are back to square one. Président buñ am jàmfaakat la président buñ am orkat la président bu am dafa greedy moom nag mu am few nit ñu ko jàppale suñu wax fii ubbi seen géeme yi lan lañ dee wax rek ñun dañoo dimbale président bi si agendaam wan yépp fenn kese la dimbale wuñ président de seen all interest la fan yu passé am na ku ma xuloo woon si Facebook xam ngeen turam tey mu ngi back on the spotlight moom ak Pa Modou Bojang couple of weeks ago moom ak man la woon ba mu defal audio waxe tey démb laa gis mu ngi binda mu ne di leeral boppam aba fon seneyandi la ako Pa Modou yemene fo wo toña keso so ha atanim Pa Modou mandiyamu kabrin 2018 lii lu ko fi jar yow da nga nekk civil servant su nit ne bokkuloo NPP loolu dafa jar coow because loolu moo war a am yow civil servant nga warloo bokk si parti warloo bokk UDP warloo bokk NPP warloo bokk APRC so buga NPP si sa xol sax warlo ko woné di moy civil service code bari ñing kendi ngo me yalon ko malafika tofo jangal yalon na be jumalla de sehu sedi lide ndol jaran ko ndol mo mori balleti bi mana mori na fo dum bal na la alman la ndol manki sise ko nan kolti de ndol mo mori balleti sise kundangol muna talibol leti ntolle karamo malti sise kunda yaji la ay sedi kundanka mori bale soto de sehu sedi li comme mbaka aussi afuka mo mori baleti ndefana mo mori baleti I'm not in town kasama sise mani moro kasama sise moni you are in town ngajele ni sana you guys having a lot of fun enjoy yourself bari I hakilo to manasi to de you are under his radar ibe nyin tamalo menna manasi be kamfa sifa to do don't cross his line afangola kola ko mo kanana line of cross kasama sise mani mori te ala line of cross le bibe US and now you are in Gambia. Manasi is very upset with you, let me tell you. So ñi kendingo kunun aman sino aman tenkunno ndeysan hadama dingo ni man dankene ya ko palaso de karafa fennom ko palaso de ni la wato bantaje ni di amir hadama dingo leila itala palaso be hadama dingo bulo kono ika mental slavery le soto wala keta ñi kendingo la membe Gambian embassy jang man sila ka tofo de nte yalo mo kana futo sorim bari nga example tani ko ni momo ko ibina ibente mala jang ate mela rek molbe in ibina la anoda battle line imagine just barely a week or two sa ni pa modu bojano ako pa modu boja yati atini woma ndiamu lu ko fi jar ni pa modu ko imanke NPP di ngame defo nyanto ko so fola yafo ko in fact pa modu bente seni andika ne ko ndemu siful sano mari kay ndeni pa modu mandiamu kapren 2018 kan ini pa modu diamu tawo almandiamu bari ni pa modu ka diamu no struggle kono ndara je nga kasama sise mandi mori je ako kasama mori e commento ke I have put in his place ha tonya bara ñin mo sifalu ni aja nga reference ñin sifal lebe arama baro bala ni di am tare ke control ka banko development agenda la support yalo ñunu malon foy ka fo kumule la bang foy be tawon na wala semini ka mol la bang foy amira mol le kumul kaput bang ni nga cloko rewind Yaya Jamela molu tol ko ka mel kelen wol fanan ka the same rhetoric le fono Yaya Jamela woto mel ka do ko kale ni nga ka fo do ko kam banko le so mune falinta tol fanan bi ha tol ka banko la agenda le support banko la agenda supporto is a man who is scared of their pending eviction well ndemalo mum fan sene andilo nyindi ngonte yemutale biko kununte be siri na kona janne ndunda Facebook rek nga pamuru bo jajala posi anko je na somebody men konte mu hasidoti akonte ma wuli ya fola sayin ate mel kate ke wuli ya folati wolle be siya kan tati de ali fatan teleman tol mu mori balleti tol jarankol mu mori balleti nde bokana Bantaba jang ali amer mina la Bantaba jang ngana mori kapo dunne de so NPP ko al fata molma bari munan ngal example fonfo isifa balle be siyarin Gambia ñunu fembu ga ñunu diamudi ilañi palasin dingolu bawo be ko do kuke me disrespect jama babi je ko do kuke nekta si tolon ka si eta ye si officer ko no telephone be ko mala kir yes so ni membe non control jam be do ko wala ji yes am diplomatic field you have the luxury in president kadiam ite ba fala ko you are on top of the wall fole keta ñunu la this man is more than a disgrace because ñing kendi ngonay la maya fongo old video la so ali mol dahandi NPP ko alka foko ndolbe do ko ke kan Gambia alla president fo man to do ko la Gambia yi saka tolo araba borobe do ko ke ka fongoli ngamara wo senata gambenol be male men sondaw men man son wolon toñati bari Gambia de alinka kari tentandiro ke wala nan ga vali ko meta fala banta bale de anu bi fana mbari pidla hanin tolu men ga diamu alim batu foning opportunity nata denal sen George alkanan George sayin kafu mo ka diamu banta bale wala ka diamu platform leto aka diamu WhatsApp leto so amari seneyatal hani dedet kan ngamara gambenol na levelo nyanta tambilo wolale sayin nyanda manekela the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Yeah. Tabiro adiata amandia anene. Jiberi kansan o ay nyinya. Iko he nyiwo kan nyinya hanide. Do tabiro do base ingredient ol base to asanto nyinya bari maybe ni adu ida kono atedia. So in Gambia we have gone past that level. Alinkari mol evaluate. Nyin Gambia la nyin president nafiko membeji Adama Barrow. Birabe mola deputy treasurer yala birabe UDP bo jama yamata mo kende baleti anu mbinga audio dole lamay dole ba foka ko ni mo moje nabe molu jibe la kam molu jibe duma ako 9 out of 10 america ka mo kurumoleti and that is an ardent fact ya halama ni nyame ango nabe molu jibe la aka ko jimi abuka molu jibe nyako no nabe sako nabe kafo kono alinga haklo to mari to de 9 out of 10 america ka mo kurumoleti because kurungo kata denderine wo jibe ro fonga kata denderine mome yalon ko inabe kacala nyabulu nyakono la marila 9 out of 10 adama fele ay gaminol moni afele adama keta mul bu woti sayin aling ha password duru jawne. And in Baringaning Fenko share, then I continue the program on my wall. Ngo kazama sise mandimori. So saying ibe Gambiele, what is the situation there now? Situation of the Gambia nyadile afo moli. Because ndeni moja malbe diam kambe ko this is a done deal. UDP and you win. But in any NPP call for the amda, iko it only win. Kununda been to Bantaba network learning APRC, a good program. Then a sister Tentola been to. That was what was a really good panel discussion. Mojamala Ajibe, thank you for watching. Over 500 people came to watch live, which is good. Ning NPP la inside Danfa and in a brother for each other. So we'll have a second bite of the cherry, second round later on. I feedback Mendina Mojamala content ko they were very happy with my participation. Thank you to all I text Kenyan and in everybody. The feedback was great. So see once another round of panel discussion. Inshallah, Naya program like I will let you guys know. So by Janimbe Fengela video dolo be jambe play la me anko National Council for Civic Education. Akumaya tala be diam kadi manika account la. So pour ka moli ya mariko carte voters registration pour mole carte fayran kaitol soto. Abe dati la me karoti le morning kono to 11 of July. So mbeni fola jambe o nying is very very important for us to listen to that alenga lamay.
Bariuno tumamina Independent Electoral Commission IEC ye kamkularo ke lungulla mun nyanta kila banku be carte fay to sa few nyinti wala mkawa mekaro atil muwan kononto kata July karo atil tanding kilunkan be nying sangamun kono 2021 o kamala National Council for Civic Education NCCE e ba jama kalamtan la ko nyim banku be carte fay to sa few nying akumata bakele banko la carte fay silolto ana akumata le ning atra ya satrol timbandi pour que idadungato coming banko la loi fanna tan saba anin kononto ya tande nyamin anila banku di ya fana ya tande nyamin o camara ni ata sartol timmandi a jaretale pour idabula ata nyin carte fay to sa few nyinto NCCE o dalilo camara ebe gambe dingu be kalamtandla ni ata ya sartol timmandi ke dabula nyama nyin carte fay to sa few nyinto banko be kan andun carte fay nyin ala tilimudin tonya anin jama bela dabuloje abe sugirin andabe dikirin baka nyinala NCCE ibe jama be kalamtandla pour que register ka carte fay kayto nyin ka ta ya tandi ko nyin ka banku be carte fay to sa fe ba mo nga walinteng foy mare gambe kaytol kilin sorol kono umbatan le itemu gambe diwnati annun coming carte fo fanana loi la fanna tan nim fulan jama tan yami wala mo folo foy wulu kayto so bar certificate waran ID card waran passport waran alkalo la CDA waran to sefo la CDA kayto andu gambe fele sambe parela pour kan dabula atanyin banku be carte fay kumma nyinto o kamala NCCE be jama be kalamtan la fanan mol sakada ye fanjam fandi e fitina kuwalla anin kanyo kamfandi kanyo silandi anin sembela kolu muli alami be mu banko la luwati nyalati be jama be kalamta fanan nin atra momon die kolea soto sakada yafuta IEC alfalla nin kamala foy seyra kolea jarano nyami kaje ko carte fay to safaweta nin kayrola anin tenkuna awutemu me be kono alla carte fay kayto nyi wala kum mata pour ka tandi ko ita mari ya sartol timman le pour ka carte fay o kamala ya register ke nin carte fay to safaw nyi mimina kanteng andun al salla carte o fanam fay kunge anin nyamen kono ina mo kankularoti mon boda NCC ibulu de maroto mon boda UNDP ibulu ala baraka.
Yeah, well, that important announcement member to National Council for Civic Education. Dalilo men nga for jabe focusing local languages la manika kan. Bao mo jamale ka foko bolka dol fo man ñing faham ro man siya bake ñing voters registration mo jamaya miracle carte fayran koto mal membe bulu ibe wala use la kotenke so wala na hakil blando me kala kala ñing programme otole pro ka fo mole ko ali pare me karotil mon kononto aleta carte fay kutarangol ñini koto mabe memo mem bulu ite carte fay la nalo be kala ñi repeat la janne routinely wati ni wati ka hakil blandi roke mel ka diam wat apol to alkani aldol fanan kala na message sol compliment in fact nyanta UDP nyanta kafol la sur on the ground word fo ninka buli fangol sasi ni time to da corral kono ka mol haklo blandi ko carte fayran kuto labina momo kata siri ya foko ha nte la carte fayran me member 2016 niyo ite carte fayran wala ku ame all voters card please saniko amut njeriñ koto mabe me o bulu ni ano ya fay mbalido kono suntu ko moto nafa tala ite carte fayran wala is invalid wabo niko invalid wolom nafa tala ita use la no alin yin cool message solta foningi wala me Gambia al kata ya suol kono nale time soto al kalim sakonna kebala karo momo yekuta ma nyini me 29 carte fayo buka gagné no carte keso koma diamo damat bukati na moy carte keso win foyeta ya fay so wala nambe time ta kam pour que ñi kula explain biko wolong UDP la programme to bring Kamal by mo ñininka mo jamal bi they are not aware of this anu jama ba be ko mira ko be karto faylale so bulen chaahane li lu am solo la so li gay ñu ko record ci audio yi ku amé all voters card ñu ñi nekk ci diaspora tamit ku nekk nga waxtaan ak sa gaay waxona ko fi ndolo mi diaspora mo moy la suko non ko lu di am afoyta kutama ñini and I think this message is now said over and over say malla fi moya foko barinte man ñing kalamuta because ni ma moy radio to e ñanta moy la WhatsApp to Gambia mamela korrabi je WhatsApp modi dami WhatsApp group e tara mari bul Gambia ngamera suwo suitara je say WhatsApp ol bi jere so ñi message o mba fulale wala na bi nga play jam National Civic Education, National Council for Civic Education, learning voter sensitization is very important. All right. The old voters card cannot enable you to have a new voters card. You must submit an ID card, a passport, alcohol attestation, a birth certificate. Kafuko koto male bebulu, no mamera IC beutala because it's not among the requirements. Malamin Fati ni AGB is not among because new olam. If momo ila kotoma somebody can replace. But the only danger there is what about new kotoma is fraudulent. Amanke correcting so ngamera. Yes, just to answer your question, in your ID card with a birth certificate, passport, come email list. All voters card nini oda matata. Ite kutama dilela. So mo ita in improve yeta. Just pour la answer. So saying mbari wolo sina don kacha kono bawo mbota nyi voter sensitization ola. Afan kumaya tale. Mbe Bakawola Golden Sisters mbe tentola bake. A very successful fundraising program organized Bakau. Nga kasama sise mandi mori wol didele. Mbe tentola bake program nyin adiata baba bakere. Definitely. It is it was really successful. The turnout was good. So the Madam Kinte will control Nabaki and Melialongo, they are part of this group. Ila program mashallah wolong mo jamale contanta. So ka ke tentu ngamera there are few fundraisers coming. Do nyanta kala Senegal Jane Hall, Serinko UDP ko musolu wol fanambakela on the 21st of this month. Nying mekaro till morning kilimo ngamera nyi weekend menkanateng. Wol fanambakela ni tata dinding do bekala bundung 4th of June. And I think on the 5th of June, they have another program in Bakadaji. Bakadaji Fanang is happening, right? Let me just check the confirmation of the date. There are a lot of fundraising events happening right now. Yeah, I think they are 5th of June. 5th of June, yeah. Okay, Bakadaji. Yeah, no sister called Jemara Bakadaji Rally. Rally on the 5th of June. So for a rally, ballot UDP rally bakela, Jemara Bakadaji, Jakomba drama in message Kinyanga Konga announce. So Ngaronko Haji Sawana will be to participate and the people Melialanko, they are part of that region. So but I don't know whether I'm meant to play the audio. Okay. I think it's a personal audio. Okay, but the most important thing is on the 5th of June, Jul Karoti Lululo, Jemara, Bakadaji, Rally Basutla, UDP, Rally Basutla. So just these are some of the announcements that I have. So let's keep eye on this. Important dates, Melialongo, Nyandagra platform. Binyanta lundango sur la platform of Falang, Menketa Omar Sanya, Timba Kola, Nifitire Salo Batala Gambia, Omar Sanya member of the Borough for 5 years for peace building, Sanata UDP. Wolomnaring Momodu Sal Kachala, and we Kajasoto agreed prior to Bantaba Diamo, so B Abinalale. Nifitire Salo Batala, that should be 7:30 p.m. in Gambia, that should be 8:30 p.m. here in the UK. Ma Kola, Narifana Kajasoto. Omar Sanyanti. Omar member of the Borough for 5 years peace building. So the other guest, but say Abinala at 8:30. So we've got some time. 8:30 UK and all. That should be 9:30 in mainland in Europe. So I'm doing program proper about. I think I've used about 34 minutes talking about the voter registration, some of these programs, Manyantakela. So nga doing program kono me program that la sabali la press conference la B kuno momo sabali press conference la commandi mo jamala aljibe anu ayni menkete mba tento la mba jaila momo sabali ko kibarol men futatama allegation olom ko mansa kunna be ferole tabika kam pour ka kukala dal ako dalilo men na fundita audio bota janne ngo kalam tale ko modole audio bondi menna UK jang ko bani ham ko lamati koni Momodou Sabally fotata jimare ba singo abe dini wala blala ibe dini wala kila kambe ba singo katila so mbije NPP la regional kiama mi kera bubu drame di wofana ndi amata ka ko nyi sembentu ya ko Momodou Sabally ma welcome in jimara so mbije safero ke rafananko iko allegedly DG Show anim anala molbe fero tabika Momodou Sabally kama so Momodou Sabally kuno yes, Lamin Kamara, you said steadily you promised that Ibrahim Diba will appear on Bantama immediately after the Ramadan, but maybe you did not listen to the update. He was supposed to come last Saturday, but he was traveling. Maybe you missed that. He was traveling. Abe Tamaka Nenu, about one state to another on a 4-hour journey. So I'm Nano. So we have to reschedule the interview. Maybe you missed that when I said it on Bantaba. Yeah, he was meant to come. So he but definitely night times that he would come. So Momodou Sabally had a press conference. Some of the I'll bring it on the screen. Momodou Sabally I think we listen to that.
A speech regarding the incidents that happened in Sanyang. He could not bother about the security and life of the young man who died. He was just heaping blame on the young people. We have a country where containers of drugs like cocaine are coming into. We have a country that has
apologies. I think this is that was the time the streaming totally off. I think that's this portion. But you are missing the volume. I think when Kamaraba was streaming it, the volume was off. So right now you can't hear anything. But at some point the volume will come on. So that's this portion that the volume actually went off. So I am taking a video from Kamarabala broadcast. So that's why the volume went off. It's not something from my end. So I think at some point the volume will, yeah, it's a bit of a chunk of, let me see whether I can fast forward it.
To be concerned.
Okay.
These issues on the front pages so that we can hold our officials accountable. And now to the crux of the matter regarding this impromptu press conference. There is a message making the rounds on social media to the effect that President Barrow and his close associates want to ambush me and cause me harm. This is not the first time my name has come up as a potential victim in such alleged plans, but I have never reacted to those previous alarms, even when I was contacted by journalists. In the particular case where I was mentioned, Nyang Jai, Madi Jobati, and others, I did not respond to it. But this time, I deem it necessary to bring it to the attention of our national security institutions and the international community, as well as religious leaders in this country, that I believe information I'm getting is quite credible, that President Barrow and his henchmen have marked me as a target for attacks because I'm a thorn in their flesh. I'm crisscrossing this country, left, right, and center, canvassing support for people to vote against President Barrow across political lines because of his incompetence and the corruption that has characterized his government. I will read the message that was shared on social media as is. I'm not going to say that this message is true, but neither will I dismiss it totally as alleged due to technical antecedents. The message reads as shared on social media. Breaking news, Manding Mori. I got the information from my insider within NIA and State House that Adama Barrow and Usman Sow are planning to ambush Momodou Sabally. Abubakar Jawara, a criminal businessman, offers $1 million to each of the rebels selected to ambush Mr. Sabally in their secret meeting held at Abubakar Jawara's compound, unquote. I am quoting the message as shared. I'm not saying if it is true or not, but after several messages like this listing me as a target, I believe it's quite right for me to bring this to the attention of the government, our security institutions, some of which are friends to some of the businessmen that are being allegedly connected to these planned attacks. I am raising this as a concerned citizen, bringing it to the attention of President Adama Barrow and his government and the religious leaders of this country. I am not interested in any smear campaign against any individual or official mentioned in any of these many messages that have been going around. What I'm interested in is holding the government accountable, and the message here and the press conference is direct to President Adama Barrow and the religious leaders for obvious reasons, because nobody will ever be able to imagine what Mamadou Sabali's reaction is going to be. I can assure the whole country that. So I'm directing my message of warning to President Adama Barrow, alerting the international community and the religious leaders of this country. I repeat, I am not interested in any smear campaign against any private individual or government official, and it is not my intention to bring this to the fore for people to go and attack these people, their families, and get into their private lives. That is not my problem. I've seen a message that's quite alarming, and I'm not going to be the one to sit down and wait for my dead body to be presented before a court of law as evidence to verify that these threats are true. I'm not a fool. Now, some of you may be privy to some audio messages recently released in the National People's Party's WhatsApp forums threatening me. The first message released stated that I should not visit any Sarahule village in the URR, Upper River region, especially Gambisara, otherwise I would be attacked and physically assaulted. I did not react to this message because the person behind it could not be identified, and I got some messages of reassurance from Gambisara telling me completely important people dissociating themselves from the threat. If it stopped at that, I would not react. But a subsequent message purportedly released by Bubu Drame, who is supposed to be the NPP's regional chair for URR, that message also reconfirmed the first threat. And the author of the message said that if I, Mamadou Sabali, visit Gambisara or any other Sarahule villages in the URR, the youths of that town should assault me because I have been critical and disrespectful of President Barrow and Abubakar Jawara. He actually declared that URR is a no-go area for me, Mamadou Sabali. Not once did any top official of the NPP come out to adequately condemn these threats of violence coming from their supporters. Nor did the leader of the NPP, President Barrow, address his supporters to stop such dangerous comments. In fact, the president himself must have been the instigator of these threats because he's the first person to stand in this country at this critical juncture in our transition when the TRRC is still trying to unfold the abuses of the past, can and should do better. In conclusion, I am ready to defend myself in any situation, and I want to make that clear, and nobody will prevent me from visiting any region, town, village, or hamlet in this country. And any person who is foolish enough to be induced to attack me, that person should know that he or she is doing that at their own peril. I stand defiant against any purported attempts to silence me. I continue to live by my mantras, can't cage me, and Kana song. I want to thank you for your kind attention. I appreciate the efforts you made within less than 10 hours for this number of media personalities and institutions to come here. I am most grateful, and I want to encourage you to continue the great and noble service you, the gentlemen and ladies of the press, are doing for our common good, for the Gambia, our homeland. Thank you.
Okay, mbaɗengolo ala baraka bake wala keta na broda timba modo sabali kunun ay kibar jandanlal commanded kafmi ko press conference ko ay kibaro le moy ala fitaka dunia mol bonakala maka gamenol bonakala sutunal dino nyaton kolu ko kibarol le fo kan ko tumirol le ke kam Adama Barrow ni Usman Sow anala man sekunda ko ilafta ferol le kala pour kate sabali ka ambush ka komen ka ku jawo kala doron so a fundira ay nyindi amo fundini bara ko nyin ate mafo ay mulme ya safa le code so bara yene fanam fo diamo kono tuba konto ko aman sila nyima silandi abala politiko kelal kaka ke nyame bari ni momo fanan fulista iko ite kodole be dudun la nyinto akoye memo men soto je famo ya sabu ko ate fanan ba fan defend la akoni mel lafta boyla kan ama fo ita kela de bari ni boyta kan membe kela wota be kela wota bi man sila anda tinu la ko fo so dalilo men nga nyim fo jam sabale nyim men kede nyine nyante kela sayen akoytale because ning Adama Barrow la patio fongo wol ka funti ka sabali silandi itina la jam iko ne amoy dawda asun kantale de iko for where there is smoke there is fire so sabale nyim men kede ba tentula wala nga play Bantaba ngalo ne kudumo jamala ya kalamta but bira nyim fo mari action from the government so far whether react or not womila bread and butter. The world is watching. Gambia gone are days. Anu Usman Sow yalo nali aklam dojong. UDP nyanda bere lakela nung is it Sanyang? Namana Sanyang nonde. La dabo fundita non jong an NIL accused nonko I report le sotoko e la fita mole jola me alon ka ning motorcycle be duna UDP la kafo kono pour ka commotion ko ni alo dabo yo fole so nyimman sakunda ila allegation men ka warela kuriya la siata bake because yalo nyimbe mum lati yaya jamel mo kurungol wala be faari nyimman sakunda wala henchmen olti so ni nyimman sakunda tumi fon fena mo kana ja anu nga reportol mo jande fana drug itol fongola diam la do la mako fale ameren to drogo kala no lo dabalo moto kono audio ni leaked bari membe kekam police olu nyimbe be kekam IGP Ablaye Sanyang e camera mantra Gambia deysan bendi mo lewe diam kan mbedun na immigration na director la court because nga kibaro le sota la court jam very disturbing. Please, I am not taking calls right now. Please, if it is urgent, please send me a message. Maybe a call come from Germany. I do apologize, but I can't take calls right now. If it is urgent, send me a message by messenger. Nancy, ngela message ojele. Thank you. I will go into that topic as well. So, you call baby kekam police or IGP. Me alongo moja maba fokanko Ablaye Sanyang professional olomati. Where is Ablaye Sanyang? Completely mute, completely anonymous. Me alonga e mol fajan kibir bala. Biri yake DIGT even before you are confirmed. Wodumole nying patrol dati because that time he wanted to impress the president. Now he became substantive holder back to square one. He is nothing other than an enabler of Adama Barrow. Yalo unless Gambia la constitution of Falinta. Right. Momo yake IGPT. Nanke alasila moti. Mome yalon ka come IGP kinte membe resign tonon. They will jealously safeguard their position because bring bubu drama or audio bondi. Because the other guy, he called England, maybe he's outside the jurisdiction of the Gambia. Well, Sarahule ke follow be alongo ya to from follow natale, membe Birmingham jam. Ya later for IGP nyanta will call for questioning. But Bubu Drame, being the regional chairman, has no right among sender sort of Momodu Sabali is not welcome to Gambia. That should be nyanta police nyanta commander ya faiko ilanyi statement on I withdraw. But ibebe searing iko Adama Barrow le lanjala irti. Fengobeme NPP la Carola is untouchable. Ate malade. NPP molu is a luatinya men diate yafo because police olu man la alala apply sanyam man la alala ala nyim palaso ala fitala janning adam barobe bolaji ate fana yala palaso maintain because Gambia no believe to palaso lare nka nyim fali jande de Gambia no believe man sakunda palaso la sakunda be top echelon wala dina jama baba je la foroyal fu wafi isida yafo UDP ko le be UDP le nini NPP ko be de ko be NPP le baral ka jumale nene ko mansa talla mo ko nene no isondo mo be dame mansa talla ya lonne ando mansa talla la kiti wol be labanna dole nini UDP ngol benta bako ko nying election is a two-horse race iko between NPP lo wala UDP jama baka wole fo analyse wol ko wole fo wole be mutari mo jama bulu so dole bi je be place kumbal to government nini UDP ngol fereta isafo hen control fo mala fi nyin kende ngola ali si doron ba nini NPP fo benta ika NPP ngol asole ko be NPP da kerem fula bayindo ibe wala very sad but you don't tonyati anun tolun kana gullible Gambian on like jama babije majority of Gambians are gullible kanyim fole no berembe freedom otumo molka foko where I was trying to be hyperbolic about things nga cool tally way and above what was the situation but what on tonyati majority of Gambians are gullible ni mona tare nga wuro kumandama so where is IGP Sanya now nyin threat sol nyin crime all men bebe kay Bangkok is he even in the country because fitino janibe fitino inyanta fitino let's prevent la prevention is better than cure ning molbe wuli la NPP la molu ibe sabali iba fala sabali tina jan so ni sabali tata je ni fitino tata je police be balale foni fitino kana ina fo be problem solve la ngamera bi ni UDP ngo bi am da for example Gunjur ako NPP la mo karit na janda o mari command la fay ko ngo fetel tam Gunjur te bang ila nyin kuma manyinya bari NPP la mo fala jana journalist o traité na kaba fala Sekou Baro NPP la Council of Elders dole ko nyoko ko la balbe mandum mo dole ko la ko Sekou Baro la bal mandum bari we da la bal duntele or not a threat is a threat bari ko la may ko la balbe mandum ala moyal man dasatale dole ko la after the show ko nyoko wala moyal dasata we da la moyal dasata or not I'm not interested but I pamudu bo jam threaten ko aba falale in any civilized country police ol nyanto mari caution ba po modu be normally iko ya kolle police ol ko be atata tamola atata dame fo police ol imang station soto ji ita commande la police station o be dame ita commande la ni UDP ko le fundina jang ay okay rek ibula la no so IGP Sanyang mo kana trust ndaba fala mo kana trust he is going to be an enabler of Barrow and amanta ke kan Gambia ide jalo mo ne fonga balafa wora the current DG of Immigration, Sidi Toure, and in IGP, imantara doko la Gambia B, ibe doko la Palaso le. There is a, comment nying mo men na London embassy ta. Ikamara teda malon diplo. How many people are in that embassy? Inva mol bije men na Palaso waratati. High Commissioner bijele. The other guy is Njai, malo la position moneti. Mol ko la kumo fole bang. Ko sira bala do ko kala bari nyin kawye a telelebe ding fe fo da ta safero ko Facebook ite mo civil servant ite dabiti la hanide but he want to impress Barrow because afanambe ambassador ya nyinola this guy has always been eyeing for Gambia alafata pour Barrow ya ke Gambia ambassador in UK ntenga ni information also a long time he's been lobbying for this position so the only way as a sort of nyame wolom to try to impress ngada Sehu Sedli attack ngada Pa Modou Boja attack because maybe Pamodu independent journalist already. Pamodu, this is a UDP platform, but I'm very critical of government. And Pamodu for an analysis, I nyama ka follow nyama. Hani UDP for he disagrees with us. He criticizes us. Last week, Mala program he was going after UDP Kafoko and Nimol Mental welcome nyaming. That's his opinion, and I said we have to accept criticism. Because UDP shouldn't say nobody should criticize us. The media should criticize us. And we can learn from criticism. We may not necessarily agree with more and Membefo, but we can take something from it. But in this guy here, so nimpa mo defense abe korontola ya afenge. Nimba mama sefen for Ayajabi because he wants to impress his master at State House. Wo be mu palace knowledge. Namani ambassador Yasoto, he will not rest on his laurels. He will not rest. He will not give up on this Facebook battle. He will not give up on this WhatsApp audios. Niage ambassador, possibly he will be quiet. Yimbe palace ni laleti. Mane waxtu bo xamne jotut. Doko muna julli. Fengo me yalla ngoy ma soto ita soto la ni ala koy ba soto lo be de kana dogo lati. Bari sabali la nying ale nga ta seriously and Gambian olu ale kana nyulu ta lightly wala na sabali natale ay fengo fo dunia be amoy so saying the world is watching. Ni mo kurungol le be nyola jang. Bari ntolla institutional len fail bi ali ajele ko Jojo judiciary wala tata TRRC Chief Justice and Honorable Jabang, Chief Justice Ibrahim Jaite, High Court Judge, wala tata TRRC. Institutional failure long. Machinery judges all. Ko judiciary nyanta independent. But the independence man nyana dan the judiciary. Anyanta kela institutional beleto. Police only nyanta independent lale. Momo be man sekunda doko la you should be independent. Yela doko ke ilin alanin kilani man sekunda tema not for baro. Wara ni lawyer dabo kala president kombe doko kala lawyer double no. Ni lawyer dabo kala president work for the government of the Gambia judiciously. Ni lawyer double ideas and ala program whatever in line pour que Gambia sambanyato will defend. Institutional Gamala, the judiciary should be independent. Independence should not only be at the level of the judiciary. Yes, judicial independence is key. Bao nintol damal duntonyola. Comme Justice Ibrahim Jete ya fonyaming. Nini masakunda duntonyola. Warantol damal duntonyola. Nga redress signintola. Walang kiti bundati. So wala independence is sacrosanct. Is important. But wama minko, independence should be limited to only the judiciary. The police or IGP of the Gambia should work judiciously in the interest of the Gambia. Gambia no leka jono Adama Barrow. Nala koro dundala account. Wo koro buka bonam Barrow kunda. Abuka bo NPP. Yes, constitutionally, power is vested in Adama Barrow to appoint the IGP. But the Jumale Adama elect. Gambia no lo. So apply sanya nyanta dankene yawa. Ay tilling. Coming jabang ya fo nyami. Honorable Jabang, ako Jojo lu nyanta tilinale ikana mola interest jibe ye tonya fasa. Why? You know tonya ti why? Ning Gambian ol bebota ko nyim funding ke flul meltata TRRC B. Monambe machinery judges imagine wala na they became victims of Yaya Jammeh. Yaya Jammeh it will be baile for Honorable Jabang wo fon labantala tata asylum ola America. He feared for his life. We all listen to the testimony at the TRRC today. But in ñun ñanta kala wake up call for us Gambian olu. Ñun ci li lañ dika. Judiciary bi dafa wara independent. Why warta MC judiciary bi. Institutions ci dañu wara am independent. Nit yi dañu wara gom sen boppa. Why gom boppa nak mo manke Gambia. Ku neka man suma defé li naka la Barrow di ko gis. Comme luñ ko doon waxé né man suma defé li Yaya Jammeh naka la ko gisé def ma daha man suma njobot duñ am dépasse sa dépasse nak si loxo yalla la nek waxuma ne da nga tok rek nga yakar yalla waye soy topa dega nak su ya Adama Barrow dahala yalla dina la ubi benen bunta su fekkene yow dega da nga gom yalla waye ku gom place nak koku defa nek al topé IGP of Gambia te al topé la Immigration Department Director General al topé la Sidi Touré mu al topé lati Jama babe ñun top government official sol kono malin direction be mu al topé lati Minister sol be kada al topé tile gomun sen bopa the entire cabinet wala ni na Rabi Cindy Hellman from join the NPP Rabi Sindi Helman ni NPP ye mum connection ne soto ali nga tonya fo Rabi Sindi Helman noto jana katabe lola independently amanta join in fact ay molu hundul hatal janni ako atete join the coalition wala for wolle ngata tambindila so she never believed in the political parties for 22 years and amana join political parties also but because of Palazzo bidiaka vice president Rabi Sindi Helman gebal na bopam Adama Barrow nekuna Adama Barrow la gomde Palazzo mum tok amalla Adama la de amam believe NPP la de ñunu bebe je fo man believe NPP la ye fa ngolu jebal ngo ali to nya fo way ni Adama manke president Adama NPP form ñunu be Adama fo ngo jibe la le bam bari dal be kalanding ni go momoy place olom wo se ke story telati comme wo story tela mala fa to fola ali alo no memmenna ni kay ko iko ministre la ni tela as story telling fo kabirinte be jana kabirinte be fenkala jana ndenga kodo sotole ngo Gambia non kana mo nene Gambia me kodo soto ami men kodo soto ndamali nyolonde jama babe jenka foratule alright birinde be jana nga kodi bale soto ikante jonyine la kuma info kuma kananfo because il have to fenne defend men defend la no bari memo toñati wolo ñuru bebe place le safeguard kan Rabi Sindi Helman wala tina aya fan secure aya fan jebal NPP Amad Ba e ala NRP mi alonko NRP wala wuluta NPP nya je saya fele doma ko totata doma tarandi ba korobe doma le bulu this is the scenario of NPP today bari baro fo ya lonne ko wallahi mantara barola mine ko ngala ne ko he is a very amu molde men ko buka describe no ala level baro fo ya lonne ko natata sita quietly ñunu men be jointa na patriote ni manke president ñunu to jointa na patriote wallahi baro fo ma lonne ko hani mo mari mine wala adam baro ay lonne ko na mantara no president yala ama bata dankula wodo membe o story tela men ga ha ndebe jalale nga kodo sotole nga fa ngere waka fulama Rabi Sindi Helman te ka fulama alright ñi membe na London jang ate ka fulama we all know that so wala institutional independence is very important bari banku kano gomsa bop ka le fongol in the true meaning of the word wala ben ñing kol falina farol be kala jam every day Gambia crime rate going up Tonya Lon Jojo Nur she left the coalition Rabi Sindi Helman left the coalition where Adama was selected it was Auntie Fatoumata Tambajang who went to beg her to come back so wala nata bi aka join the NPP why Gambia lon banku interested in what why ngo debrinte ngam Rabi Sindi Helman tojo bis toto ngo hani dedet kañ hana deman genta ki du Rabi Sindi Helman mune mom du join ben political party lu ko bokolo NPP nak bari ni journalist ol tata ñini ngañu na te fana seke story telati comme wo kendi ngo membe yaay la platform beto wo story teller sa nga woni le dia la c'est story teller sa nga to fo bali kari title bon le sa story teller because ala name transcendale from to fo bali kari bi nga to kutole di ala bantaba story teller na mera do man ni nga story teller fana bondi la nga anona name di ala every 2 months 3 months mbekari to kutole di la sa ngam to fo bali kari bondi le sa al kakara fa to fo bali kari ala fa story teller because storytelling man taminina mol ko minister ha ndebe janale nga place ñen gam soto ndega ñi place le soto who cares jumale wolong bari mena la birite bo jebe kol men ke kan bi mena ne wotu moy mo okay ki ken dofu fi ede kala minister te bunjalo start ede o place ba soto wato men man bunjalo start how can you convince people ite ko yo place bale sotono fo dunia molbe kawatema imam bunjallo stade Gambia say kada ministati ye bunjallo stade Jojo Ndur lulu tiyana helde yo hamaga hamad Jojo Ndur hama ban façon chamin ngade am yo chamin you fictional chamin rek ngade am Adama Barrow sa chamin la won mom tamit mon sang benen storyteller la Adama Barrow momo chen keep storyteller ki moy storyteller order one Rabi Sindi Helman mom haman ban title la ko jox len ko benen title because Rabi Sindi Helman mu ne mom bokul political party bo independent lutax you haven't kept your independent waye mom la mo executive MPP Gambia mo neex rek Gambia la diata nyimbango someday ka nyimbango la kumo fo yafo fo someday bu kale be mem folo abe kutuje PALASO Palaso position to babol ko position palas rek waye so len waxe dina la jox talim konkoron kos ikawole foye imalon ko tulolu menke lamoy wala ka kumo moy tol fongo bari Ablaye Sanyang ite wo yela legacy tinyala partout anduma meñi palaso because birinata there was a lot of hype molba Ablaye Sanyang be tilinale Ablaye Sanyang be fenkala gang ngoy ko nyinta tilina biri yata silandi bo modo letala office me alongo fo ala citizenship is big question. Yes, ala citizenship is yalon tebo kala fika mo accuse jam parate fo ngala fo abama manke Senegal fo manke pala Senegal so ala citizenship so do nyaadi he is not a citizen naturally. The only way as a citizen is through naturalization, and I bet a married man through naturalization. But there we go, the loopholes in immigration, saying Mulmele Alonko, foreigners on the meeting, and Lumbenim Folagane, Nim foreigner title a Momo Kamfa, Tete from Atlantic Ocean Okono. Because the word exists, foreigners exist. Any country you go, there are foreigners there. Neither the Gambia, neither the Nigeria, foreigners will be dealing. So NPP ngolo the name foreigner kal kamfa altal fam fay Atlantic Ocean kono bari wotati nan tol mafo anoni momo e fawwa fi ni Facebook o to e ko mbama manke Gambia noti mfama manke Gambia noti mafule ne ko la citizenship amal leer de na leer baro mune bugut lo lendem na leer genel nga won nit yow ndaka nga amé sa citizenship ni momo e fawwa fi Gambia no yaaje e kon te bama manke Gambia mfama manke Gambia noti e téléphone kut jojo naka lañ ko wax ci olof ku tagge sa bop xawma ci marché xawma lan xawma laka la ñoo wax lolu ya tagge sa bop xawma lan. All right, I think you got what I'm trying to say. So ite ko ibama manke Gambia ifama manke Gambia not bari bi wolle kan na political leader sol neng ni la bene ci non do me kono faade na political leader sol neng. We are paying the price for the luxury in enforcing our immigration rules to the letter. Wala na B Jojo Ndur se sijana aning modo se nyosa be manke banko dingoti kasa masise mori ni mo se nyosa ba police wala nga manke banko dingoti nyimbe start Cameroon First Republic mo jamal boda Casamance inata Central Gambia e manda to naturalization nyi kendi ngo be wolle kono bani yani kante wuluta Gambia jumala ko me ali wuluta Gambia wala citizenship dila. Go and check the constitution. Your mother or father they have to be Gambians. For natural all naturalized, clinking all naturalized, but what is questionable. Jama baba ke Gambia le kanare yena Gambia national identity card. Bari wala dara Ablaye Sanyang office, I Ablaye Sanyang silandi, so Ablaye Sanyang amahani. Wala na NPP ngol be funda jene be audio sifa be bonda alta jele Ablaye Sanyang ye konne. Bari e mali joba de commande janne. Anu ni UDP nge suman nyina ibe commande lan. Kumba joyte mu ne kala la kumba joyte. Anu by the way, bi ngaje Omar Jabamba tentula TRRC la kumba joyte. Waaw ku de marché ya tagga sa bop degit waaw Ablaye da boy sura ka mo mele ku de si marché bi ya tagge sa bop Jojo Ndour waaw yow da nga tarre Ablaye waaw yow yaa ko njëkk binda Ablaye Dabo fa ne suro arafa ku dee ci marché ya tagge sa bop loolu la mooy déggi kañ so mais man naata Facebook e konte bama mota Sénégal le mama potota itele fa expose Gambian on yade so we have something to say but by the way on record nte fama mo Gambian on bama mo Gambian oti 100% ndemu Gambian no Gambia first class Gambian second class Gambian ademu Gambia first class lady no somebody very close to me ndemu Gambia for 100% alde malo jwala nga Gambia 100% because maybe Jojo Ndour Gambia atefana mo Gambia photocopy lati Jojo Ndour kay leral sa bop na yo tamit Sénégal nga joge xawma malam fo Kemo Jallo fana mo Gambia photocopy lati ba malom Kemo Jallo Jojo Ndour sa broda mon tan fa wara ñew leral bopande but anyway so this is the issue I have got 40 more minutes before my guest comes on, so I have 2 topics to cover, so I need to rush. Then I guess on the lines after maybe we'll have it here only for 30 minutes and we'll open the lines at the tail end of the program. Bantaba. It's 19:50 p.m. in the UK right now. It should be 6:50 p.m. in the Gambia. Thank you for watching, those on YouTube and on Facebook. Much appreciated. Saimbe talala mayrola na police ol jibe be bunekela bari ngalon fende fola ute kela ji and it's very disturbing saying kata immigration le Sidi Touré la ko malo warata Sidi Touré la ko malo warata Sidi insalate la diamol kandede Kadi Njai ko segu seri your Wolof is terrible, but at least I'm better than Lan Sonko. Kadi Njai, intela fisata Lan Sonko ti ifana tonyo ndiro bula tonya fodoro intela suraka is way better than Lan Sonko ta. Anyway, Director General of Immigration under the spotlight. Alia Kalamuta Janne bring Aissatou Ceesay, a UDP accused of war nonsensical allegation. It proved to be a lie, proved to be a big lie 101. Kavoko UDP, drug, blah, blah, blah. Salbuga NPP what story has died down because ila lies have been exposed. Doko 9:50 p.m. in Doha, Salimina Kamara. So that's why I campaign for the other Fuller DG to be IGP because I know him personally to be very God-fearing. All his children are God-fearing. Okay. So Sadam Golanzongo Makoto Maledi. Balunde dingolom yala nyominga ndol jarangole la alfalti. But Monena atake Sidi Touré nani molbe diam kam asafati be tilinale. And Sidi was in Liberia. Sidi yalo ne me atinate nyim palaso soto. Sidi bella moy kanede. Yalo ne tini ala jumalite recommend to be DG after the change. Sidi benu Liberia le. Sidi Touré. Sidi nata alio Aissatou Ceesay la case jele sekum balo ngame ko kunum abenum freedom. Mole moy de molen call ntela information siatale so molen call nyularo akonye ko iko sehu mbalo tata freedom le ngama ya pin down jele ikaite kamo ne nyini woto ako matel friendly atene Sidi, but that is utter nonsense. Sehu mbalo amulo any right through them immigration because this is what we fought against. Lila Sehu mbalo don't condemn when we were in the struggle, and now he's doing the same thing. Why idada Sidi ani Musa Jani Henry Gomez. Idada Sidi alalongo Aissatou Ceesay immigration na disciplinary committee and safale janko ye meeting wala kala ko inyanta action tal against. But it bring ya silandi Sidi Touré ya singolo ko kan ako nyi altamo la ko tenki. Immigration officer e funti I diamol for Mealongo is not in line with the codes and conduct of the civil service. Ka UDP jalay political party ka information odi baytulay la baytulay Mealongo akatumul nenna APRC wo manke problem ala APRC taro manke problem wo mala civic right but leni na audio fundita Sidi Touré man dankene action ta se humbalo le Sidi Touré silandi. So in fact I think it was a big mistake for UN to employ Sidi Touré. Yalon the problem is not many people have integrity. Wallahi integrity sotomandia. Because Momo ide doko at the level of an international community. You should be like Dr. Mamadou Lamine Sira Job. Imanyana silala wai. Wala ne Mamadou Lamine Sira Job recalled from the ambassadorial position because ala londo tambitala ala experience tambitala ay ke adama barolo dogo lati. What believe ta fongola? But Sidi Touré ma believe a fongola. Sidi Touré fongola na information on some people who are very close to him ibe UDP ni wala hewo sita sa ka kongole bonda buka futaji. All because he want to protect his position. Hana ala muso fongata ala muso fongola la white house wala program out. They sang. Why ñun Gambian la mo ñu jot. Mënon to la problème oti. Bari men fongo ko ya balafa wara. Iko Sidi Touré say Lamin Cham. Wala ka remote control. In fact, allegations are coming. Iko ilafida use lale. Puruka kaito di foreigners. This is an allegation. Please, I'm just making an allegation here. Immigration Department, DG, come and clarify yourself. Don't be that loose cannon who went to the audio WhatsApp insulting me when I clearly said it was an allegation. Now, word is explicitly clear. Ikibaro dina nyame ka fola nyama. Iko Lamin Cham, Dusano, and in some of these people saying they have got this man under their, they have got firm grip of this man, Sidi Touré. Amantara haniri. Wala na biring alafeda action tala aisotu sise rek. Biring ñu tata je rek. Almo kumo moy ko denk. Kumo ñu fatal. Aisotu sise bala do ko la. But the unfortunate thing is Mohamed Kante, Berabe police, ya honestly, because a crime in their eyes, wolom, lawyer daba badi wolom. So this is one rule for one, another for the other rule for the other. What about Gambia? So ni passive opposition, ibe UDP sympathize lati, o ni UDP more denta on executive member ite memang sekuna palaso ni itolia je ko luwati nyale. You will got the whooping stick. But in Igbo Baro sympathizer, you can flout the rules left, right, and center, and then the big guns of NPP, even Nyapile Kane, Nikobe Kukela, Nitamanke Alamuta Moti, Kosidi Ture Benyamin, Iman Alamuta. You back down. Sidi Ture, DG of Immigration, Ayala legacy tendly. Men believe that, man believe. I'm just giving the information out. So immigration, Kurial be kekan je Gambian so let's watch a word. And la fi do kuma fola janembe continue lan immigration. Mina advise all dealer UDP kolla all opposition parties and you make audio leti less and this is new advice so it's not only UDP la leadership ntolo Gambian all fana as citizen yamaro bekata to leya mo beke yamaro motalati. Very important. Nyimman sakunda, let me tell you one thing. Ni momo shira dan koite kaito di la luntangola, you're being gullible. They are working on everything kaito di mansa luntangola. And Gambia la immigration department ya control le sign Lamin Cham wala ka Sidi Touré control. Ngani même fale jam mantan tali wala. Nga credible information wala fale jam. Sidi Touré ya from compromise all because after palasola. La me information on dila la in fact Sarahule muso do bigi. Inyanda to text la nyina ne maybe anasa le fambena funo check la. 2018 bring na lamenkobe DG yala Buba Sanya. Zil. Nyin Sarahule ledi iko inyanda passport le dilala. Inyanta I'm waiting for the information but ngamera zilia reject lenum. Malo, what sort of documentation law? Maybe the source has to clarify. 2018, Zeal rejected. Bari biriya Zeal botaje, Sidi Touré na reko Sidi Yadel, Ikwatata for Malum for Banco for Saudi Arabia, but ya deport now. So I don't know what sort of document. So the source is going to send me the information and I'm going to give it clarification. But this is a story that happened. And Ngoya told the number to follow Janne. So Sidi Touré allegedly, reportedly, because he was involved in this, at Ebiranata, he implemented it. So Sidi Sina Afon Seneandi. But let me check my phone whether the information has come through. Because nga mari ko information obe dinna. Isaje nimba report la nzafo authoritatively. Let me check my phone. So let's see. Ni message source ni nibe la moy please give me the information. So that's our report. I'm just checking my phone now. Okay, Amari mang a message okay Amari. Okay. Then Nimari Manta Gambia, don't worry. Alta Trace Lano. Okay. All right. So that I can report it because Malafika come over them. But let me move on to the while many information about to come. So there's another guy at the immigration, very competent. He's got he's a master's degree holder. I don't remember immigration. Alalong commitment for Antonio like I Lamin Jata. Sidi Turela marginalized. He felt threatened because that guy is very competent. Nga moy ko mbemma vola ledang nga kibar kendo soto momo la kuoto mbafo la janni komenka sisa hola kumo fo jami nga kibaro men sore ko ni lamin jata fo balante ke wolo mba malon and for the tribe doesn't matter but iko mo honestly balom at tilinta bakale immigration and he is highly qualified. He's got a master's degree. Not many people in immigration have master's degree qualifications, with no disrespect to them. Iko mo tilindi balom. All right. Yes, duru jawna wala kata Aishatu la kesto. Aishatu ye mola a documento use so aka fam ko man Aishatu bala wo man kala real name ti. Ko fongo nyanda dismiss la le. But because aka yuri bi le kele fente kelala. All right. So Lamin Jata iko mo tilindi mba, mo honest mba. So yala iko Sidi Touré mne kala. Immigration director be dining and whining with the MPP. Yeah, well, if that is what he's going, maybe he's very happy now that he's going to keep his job because Abafalako Seusele is criticizing me, but Seusele Momo criticizes Baroko. Many men for Sidi Touré will like this. Maybe our family they are happy because now Sidi Touré position is secure because Sidi Touré position was hanging in the balance, in my trust. But now that I'm going after him, and I'm not. This is not a personal attack on him. He's occupying official position. Information on me, so it's very disturbing about him. So now Baro and Bafala, okay, Nimbenna Kample. In fact, some of them said Ikalafele criticize Bantaba so that can be a job security for them. Because Ninga Momo praise them wrong. Baro Bafala. Okay. Source Nimka full information on Dilana. Okay, Badangavo, what was the issue of the passport? Okay. All right, Alan Baro, so I'm okay. Okay, love it I detail already because I don't want to give wrong information. So anyway, so this guy yala go Sidi Touré mu nek ñi kenn wala. Aya fay janale minto bansang. Ikako ni wo bate koto atala do ko kala no properly because wo ingame ikaka fengo bele question to the detail. Ni la min jata. Iko fengo fe aka enquête and wala ñanta kala. So the moment after system of bid like immigration, Lamin Jata is there. So yala mo nek ya fay janale bansang. You know Africa de. You are a stumbling block in the institution. You get transfer So the poor man, Ningo poor man, Mafoko his poor, that's an English term. He's been moved to Bansang, away from the head office. So Sidi Touré, Ikai Nineke. These are allegations, again, allegations. All right, leveled against the DG of Immigration. So Lamin Jata nak metal ko moy lale is qualified. In fact, atalanya kala no number 2 to number 3, but imawo be kala ya 5 bansang. Imagine Malik Siseko said Lamin Jata was my former boss at the NIA. He's smart, intelligent, and God-fearing. He's the most qualified for the position. Abaraka. Yala ninyi Lamin Siseko Malik Siseko mafo nyala. Imagine Mogo Usman Job ko he's in Bansang. Don't look at talent of Ali Jande. He's in Bansang. Yeah, fai woloto. Yeah, this guy, Sidi Ture la faiji. Sidi Ture is uncomfortable to work with him. Because our daming, he tried to tick all the boxes. So niba corrupt system okono, ito lafita sunya rokela, you try to be difficult. What they do is they try to redeploy you somewhere where inila call fontinala. But Mali, this Lamin Jata, Tarabansang, who knows, you could become the next DG of immigration. But possibly. Because Mojamale be recommend and we need such people. Need. All right. So, but the disturbing thing about it is, let me advise women dealer, because you know side that I find about the National Assembly, what we not that topic. Janina Gesobe Dunana. Lavida Gambian Oliamarla saying, very important from the bottom of my heart. Mbale haglo blanda fanan drog ko manjinala de. Yin drogo manjinala de. Ngafa le jane mina lumplina jamina mul tofola meyal ko kibarol shoto ko dañu drogo african adam balola ñi mu kurngol. But I'm just holding on. Mo kana mi reko ñinatal de. Ñi drogo meme Gambia ñi 3.9 cocaine. Adam la multi action talaji. Ali ñinala. Banta Keita nanata jela. Banta Keita is invisible. This government will not come out and make any report about this $3.9. Take it to the bank. Because this government, Adama Borola, I'm confirming the second name. Very close. In fact, I have got the picture. Nga audio lu moy. Dolbe diamula. Kangolom ibe diamle be wasula. Ka kibiri. Wolunan comfort Bantaba. And Hansa, I'm very angry. That's why I don't want to talk about this topic. I can't come find it. Biri wolungo audio moy. I was very mad. Mo kuntangolu, mo furi ngol ben na banko kan. Ibe na banku dingol tinyala. Wala na ñing crime rate wol bebe siari na banko kan. Mo halakiringol mol mel yalan koy man banko na fa fenna. Dolbe kibir la fam iba fola mo bugante la moto search. They are untouchable. Wala na this useless good for nothing government. Ndelenga fali jang. They will never talk about these drugs. Alala ñina ila ñi story tell us all mel be ka diamo platform olto alkejele ka diamo ñin drogo la kola. Ngo 120 days tili keme tili muang. Ale ñi banku jumale to. Tili keme tili muang. Drogo du nam banko kono. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency buka update D. Interior Ministry buka update D. Police ol niya ñininka iko is not their domain. Yeta National Drug Law Enforcement woli ye da bon digel. Bari biri UDP la vehicle na tajang. Police ol letara police ol magazine ne follow sapeta pam ye update D. Woye mafoko drogo man trento la domain de. But this 3.9 metric tons of cocaine Adama Barrow fongona ko man senayaji comme wo bill of lading moto mo woni sabo me alon ko Adama is the consignee ya address to the president Kuriya Doro Adama Barrow, let me say here, I am going to say this explicitly. Internal words all means la. Iyo Kuriya men kafoko oppositional long criminal tini businessman krufono lolo wo kumo mu telephone tati Adama Barrow ni businessman kurungol lebe do ko lan tela nga fojang mafla nga foti kafo yo accusation of level against opposition in Burfoot for last week imala ibe men fon fola ifon kate fe ke la on kumo nyinte kafoko ha alfama nyana diamulo nyama when you don't have any moral authority to talk about that. But not you, Adama Barrow. You don't have any iota of moral authority to question Promolio command criminal. Because it follow a lot of them, it's oppositional criminal. But I'm gonna say it here in no uncertain terms. Adama Barrow ning businessman kurungo lebe dokuala. I'm gonna say that. Adama Barrow aning kurungo lebe dokuala wala na 3.9 metric tons dunta Gambia alkajele jubale kadiyama kola. Fode Gassama, not Fode Gassama, Bakari Gassama, National Drug Enforcement Agency. Why are you not updating Gambians? Munana yin task force min aliya keteng. Munana alman press conference commandi. Naleman diamu, we will accuse Adama Barrow of being behind this docket. Mbafola NPP lebe nyin kokeno koma nalman lafola al nali tababongale kumufo alef uvo Gambianole. It is all completely utter nonsense. Alkalop Gambianole ko nying consignment Bantaketa is disappeared. Malabe daming. You want us to fall for that? And Allah NPP in Kolu Melka on Facebook. Momo idamang idalbe kalanding, idalbe siaring, inila da siabe, altamole nyu kokeno la kumuf. Mana la ruga diam kokeno la kola NPP in Kolu. Alen jabi, ba alkatu mol jabi lale. Allah nye mo furi ngome megambe embassy jang. Allah nakaje la kasafero ke nyu kokeno la kola. Allah ñi place ñi ni la ñi opportuniste me gambe ay commission jang Allah na yajela safero ka be pa modou bojan jabilale baral na yajela bri ñi cocaine dunda atata la time na ñoto la ko Gambia government should do something about this cocaine because among care drogo dunda banko ka asana sa bala place la ñi touré kunanko ñi momé yalon ko he is an opportunist 101 Allah na yajela ka diam kunto alta la timeline to fa be diam la cocaine la ko wala but he will foolishly counter Pamudu Bojana Diamo on that platform, as if war Niajibe, in monumental terms, in terms of magnitude, the impact of the cocaine far outweighs whatever Pamudu Bojaye Memfatema, Kafoko Karimanke NPP in court. Who cares about that? If you are a bona fide citizen, as you claim to be, you're Gambia Kanu. In 120 days, this is abnormal. C'est pas normal. Am normal, right? Cocaine dumbanko kan among. Okay, saya information dina ni sarahulle musola kuoto. Thank you so much. Iko musundi ngi konto mo jabi lati. Information I'm being filtered through right now. I want to thank the sources. Because someone else's passport, you will deal to travel to Saudi Arabia. This is an alleged criminal act. Allegedly, you want the passport of the maybe a first name later. But she was refused entry by the Saudi authorities and deported back to the Gambia. She is related to the current lands minister, Musa Drame. New incident 2018. Mola passport de la private travel. The former DG refused. Sidi Toure not direct. Sidi Toure accepted. These are allegations again. Reports coming through my phone. Information the onus is on the Gambia government to come and clear the air. This is serious. And lands minister Badingolo Musa Drame. And Musa Drame is involved in a lot of controversies in Gambia. So I wouldn't be surprised in Keratonyati. So ikoya deport le gratata will they fix it because say any one the passport sign jama in jamano 9 out of 10 ibe mutalale nunto mulka kele barsa mansia. The times have changed. We are living in an advanced technological age right now. So aleni kurial jalde ñun menka ke na system okono. So ñun mo kunta ngoli bika diamu ñun drog wala. Ate diamu drog la de but I can loud mouth to social media. Nimomo kai ko manke NPP. But anyway, so let me focus on that because ninga nying drug kumofo akana system nying aka bere dundi nyokono because I really get angry. So my special program is inshallah. I'm still waiting to gather more information. Be patient. But drogo la kumo la vida kuma kile na fala gamenol alal da bol ni man sakuna furi ngote fempola nyi doro kola anu NPP ko lal tejele kadi am nyi doro gola kol ninga ntolu ni la fita nyi drogo ko be investigate ali nga adama boro vote nga vote out nga lawyer da bo shindi ni new government nata there can be thorough investigation into this pantaketa and in other drug related matters. That is the only solution. What the malon solution or no other solution. Nye mansa kunda nanate diamola nyun drogola kuala. Wala na adama baro ala ko kante kodol biji mo nyante fo tambindila dal manasi te man moro authority so ya foko je ndase wo seri leading me example lo dikala ma fo wolonde ndeni mo kurungol for example me dokola ndeka na fo sislay ko ba sislay defo ni mo kurungol be dok wala de fon chafartale ba ningo ko mola la fon chafartale. That's abnormal. Adama barol ni criminal be dok wala mol be yolone adama la ni moto muwan ni sabo ibota minto adama la korda manka mankunda businessman o le allo way juma le allo way for free. This is sad. Wala na adama la adama men for we're gonna pay you back in your own coin. You accuse us of criminal working with criminal, we will tell you that you are a criminal government. You are a banditry government. No man de adama baro ala la president from Atlantic Ozono kono isa jensa daha no more duay nak more duay. I don't want him. I don't wish him ba ala ma taraje funga bondi 2021 bari mba tonye kan dorong what I would I ta Equatorial Guinea because needing criminal do ko ko mo kana ofoy wo mi la bread and butter leti ko mangen dolla wo kamon na ila kamfa kamon dan dol fi ko din fali fata France because we care less because adama ite it's written all over ko any criminal o lebe do ko la because itele fe len kalo jang police station or businessman o leka je doku ali o jemi tol andum police institutional l'hôpital o jal bu ka sutu ya wala de security institutional rek ka sutu ya wala anu ala nying moto muwani sabo fo moto taworo la NPP ka moto boni bito ni nate ko ajibe baro for 5 years ko bari Omar Sanja is coming here obi diam lol 6 million anu ngana sister challenge na Fatuma Danso ko mala fa fane ni 6 million fene do ma jeba nansi ene Fatuma Danso su come here bawo 6 million net dita Fatuma fane nyata na ina fal leral de ayna fal leral malum fa fane fene do ma jeba malo but anyway ngana sister tonyo mama te fene do ma je bari let me come to this advice on a more serious note. Okay. In 2018, the former immigration director Wale refused. In 2019, CD issued a passport but was refused entry in Saudi Arabia. This Madam Jabi, who is a Atelum Muzadrame Baringoti, and deported immediately, and it caused a huge embarrassment to the government of the Gambia. 2019, 2018, iko zil mansong, zil me alonga telon tiro de buba sanya, a mansong kanyi wandi passport di nyimusola. Siri ture ko berate na 2019 ya diala, because Musa Drami iko abadi ngolo nyinti. This lady who allegedly was deported or issued this passport. So this is very sad. But let me that example of Yamaro Mendila, 2-3 minutes, on a more serious note. Carte identity card hol nini safeol nani attestation of sunyarote baylaji. Alin kanam fongol nene. Anu mo kana gullible. Sunyarote kelalde. Saing tebe focus kan solution all. Because economies all government, there are factors exogenous to us. Factors outside our control. Kume ya leta control la no kanifa umbatanda la baki. Akamtelo ko sama. Fo sama tilole bobola Angleterre, fo sama le binala, fo sunole binala bang. Ite mune control so doro. Obe mansa tala la bulokon. Wala neka fo weather forecast. Alright. Melbe dogu wala weather office. Inila londo be ika prediction olake. But it told alon na fo sama explicitly. Mansa tala le ba decide fo sama tilole bobola. For it's going to be cloudy. For abekala mix leti. Tilo domandi yebo fo nyo domandi yana. Weather is not in our control. So ñu fanan ka carte o di ñu molunta wala unfortunately amantranto la kondo particularly say ko lamin cham ni sidi touré diatale ko fo mburoni mum iko be diari ne de no kibaro soto iko sayin sidi touré kata lamin cham la boyolati ano lamin cham wobe npp executively wobe adama barola cample so ni immigration director compromised reportedly what on na issuance of cards and the buka nyinke head office because na molu soto le fanan. And I want to thank, let me see, there's another message here, a related story. Maybe I will try to also talk about that. Lavida Mole Tankla. Iko Binta Jajusi, protocol officer me alonko abe doku wala alaji si Koto State House. Ali I remember le primary banane allegation oke janne kafoko iko Senegal so do la laftole makole birth certificate iko reportedly iko nyim Binta Jaju silom iko abe do ko la laji sisala so yo information of anandina so yaje nyimmo kalabante wolbe siari na system ko non malam Binta Jaju si jumalo ñu dugare kanaka jarankoti iko Binta Jaju si ikabe do ko la protocol office ani alaji sisala be do ko la adama baro la protocol ikabe do ko la jele iko reportedly atele lafta ñu Senegal o makole la Gambia la birth certificate subhanallah banko kajika warule. So let me the Gambian advice and I want this to be recorded. And I know it's recorded, but this particular one is important. Gambia ning election registration oketa from 29th of May karotil morning kononto kata July karotil taning kilo 11th of July registration obekala na banta. Independent Electoral Commission ikamaneke tundu ika follow word ika listole publish wo word oto lafita Gambia funding ke wolu ikana nyintu patiol bulu alinga na banku di ya defend anu jama ninyi listol publish tari molbu kataka check funding ke wolu alal fo organize listo be dawada o moment because for example let me take Sukuta as an example naliye mo toje aliyalo ngo nyimanke Sukuta lansaroti o anyina citizen question ala to safe aliyata la listo di UDP la war opposition ye case ni samba e ka amne fo revising court kiti bunda kami ko revising court so taro sototo momola banku di yala wo ikasamba kiti bunda leto kiti bunda le ba determine fo nyindum to nyalom banku di ngolo not bari ni sita anu banana la fana ni emphasize la nga tara siring IEC list of publish nga tara siring be ata mi ngola nga assume ko everybody in that list is a Gambian then alingam fongol blame because IEC nyanta menkala that point the onus is on every Gambian alkana nyuntula ya usenu dabo bulu wara ajiyam sek waran ajiyam dawge yabo waran UDP la executive ya ha executive la nyanta tala wala MP so la nyanta tala bankudi wo bankudi nyanta kelela banko la police la wo wato bankudi wo bankudi alta fo number 1 e o listo fo ite nyanda la fo tobi jele bam for your own interest ila su konon kolu ajibe fo ila su konon kolu be tobe o listo balale bam. So nita la suko don kol tote o listo bala kate fay lu ngote tata ko ite tote listo bala be nekala so mbedo nyin kafol membe siaring fan global like for example nakafu dingol no be tintinto ni listo fundida alta chiamano demba tida tiana wol alta ale listo check siaka manjawol alta tintinto aliyajibe fo alto be listo balal anum fana alkana danjere ni momo tobe o listo bala alko nyinde ala ko fintala nyim manke jandi ngoti ala mari to safe ala ko complain hanata later anata proof le ko mu gambe dingolti malu tije it's better you complain than ya assume ko mu gambe mbenyi ndiamo men dukan dukare mo kana nyi ndiamo ta anu nyinte kala gambe tundo bella bari jama ni listo fundita molka trasiri be atamelo ba hay ay sila ay ñom ñoo publish list bobu non ku nekka ko wara enquête dem la ngeen check number 1 ndax yeen ñu register sen kër yépp ñu ci liste bi because sen tour su nekkote liste bi ngeen dem buga sani kata dafa indi ciow dañu wone yow sa tour bokku ci liste bi nga ne wa man Gambian la way ñu ne sa tour nekku fa to fekk IEC dañ announce ne bu liste bi pare dañ ko publish ku nekk sa waru gal la nga dem check ko da nga check ndax yow sa kër sa wajur yépp sen tour bang ci liste bi mané élection bi du élection tiahan ñi élection ma nga tiahanti ko kube ni election o kunan tolu banko dingol fanan ali nga fasa roke chow ka warale luntangol lafta bari tolbe mun ke kan ka luntangol stop ngamira wala kumayata biko mbemem fokale jam baba mas meta folale akoytante mala ñu wato kono bile nga kibar senema soto adama nala mulu ibe luntangol ibe kayto dikal luntangol lale ndolo nyante batula damen ni listo funti danga luntangol luntan toje jehi nga kuonyinta nga dispute revising court according to the electoral act ni revising court case or case bije na kuoman kuntu wo mari manyana kato fayal bari nin sita sun tok ñu ne waaw man de man duma wori suma bopp xam naa ne dem naa register ba pare nkañi gullibility même fo teg wo kam batandi la de ni listo funtita safo man buma wori sax man xam naa ne ma register na ba pare ma ngi am suma voters card yes mun nga am sa voters card waaye ndax sa tour bank sa liste bi because human error mun naa nekk sa tour nekkul sa liste bi soo demee ñu ne ni bi da kate fawla yàlla nga alkam wol tara jele ike tole tik so lite to man traw listo bala e ba fole ne talo jana folo ise tara je ñoo sababa balola ni alame demete kato fay e fele mol fare ni kate gazeklen so la fide yamaro men dila dolbe be diaspora ala la suko non call comme ka fale jani ali ñininka bara ali hakilo blandi fana ni listo funde de kana si bena ci ni domola ni tia duran domoni ata mingola ya fo wa aishi ye listo le bondi ye tay listo check ni mem man karam ite bu ko tool fono gambia korati ji karanate dame bi korra o korra dinni ngobe tala je membe karangola altalia jibi ndeto fa keba siselom fa keba dramelom mori keba sedilom nto etara listo na suko don kolbe to etara listo wala na I really want to explain this from the bottom of my heart nse nyina control no barola molu lunta address lunta control la no iba kekanne Sidi Touré is compromised namana fo janko Sidi Touré is compromised because ngana time tale bare bila ko itama set biringa may kanang Lamin Chamle keta say Lamin Chamle ka wine and dine anu dalilo me believe ni nyim la Sidi Touré fela ban hani action tala against this Aissatou Cissé akamane batu because Sehu Mbalo wala silandi de. So lafita ni audio ay tay janjam ni election on ni chahan tala nga chahan fenela de ngali amoyle ni storyteller Adama Barrow ako ate ni election ka boy ani sayale tembendi alenga wo kola meaning tanga tenteng yes more ba condemn kan but there is more to it wala nyindi ko ajareta ko bella ajareta tapale yake ajareta shunya roke ajareta foreign so ano NPP ngol nenyi foreign registration okay they are very defensive. So I really want this to be ntolmeme Gambian, this is our Nimuna do college alen kana chahan atol diaspora fana ntol diaspora ngana sire nga foko ha ntol ka kololeki diaspora ila so kono je tenteng ila molu peko poko ya foy ko alla voters kadalia sotole bang if they can take pictures of it ya kiana ala foy ko ni listo pareta yata yete to check listo bala ni e moji je me alon ko nyimmanke banko dingoti ya to safe ya di UDP la executive la wala ya di MP la ala di people of responsibility ngata ku nyinta nga dispute revising court no wonte ni election si de kato failal de ni to be listoto mo mela ko sama revising court election lungon koite kato faila from the legal point of view ibe kato failal ku ake awatola so mbeni mata en la janne. This is why I want to talk about this because Adam Barola Mulu definitely if all efforts they can kalunta register and no DG of immigration ya compromised right now at any Lamin Cham community area. It's very sad. In fact, registration of immigration de jama ka ben dulal leto yakeji because imang ifalang ni be cool kile ka kay ne clever way amanka koy be ben immigration ne lunta register auto de e kanyinke dulale to me yalon ko itol fongo da malle be benna jira kuryalke. But at the same time, mo kendol be immigration me fanan mele yalon ko they are ready to defend a jareta fon ye bayla palasol to bari ko ita me itol foni mem imam men kalamtade pour lum tangol ye bankola kayto dila ali ya jele do be state house Ibrahima Diba ya foko wo balantale ka kayto di Senegal o nyen o sifal fana be immigration so sign aten melan benno lum tango kolla men keta Omar Siseti Omar mboinka ko mane Sisela Omar Sanya membe baro for 5 years biatol na lum tango di Bantaba mina commandila sign na be kacha ren sotor la jam. Then afterwards, I will open the lines for the callers to have their say. And in Varan, Keba Sabali audio dole Kenyan and Young Kawando Lambari Ngame is important that I play that as well. Later on in time, permit me, I will play that. Let me see. There's a message that comes that just came. Okay. Bakaungolu, Melie fundraising organized the Golden Sisters and Ilakafo. Ikoi fama mu alaji jalloti. Aja Aida Boja wole Bama de Kavola mother, Aji Madam Job, wole President Oti, Madam Sise Kinte Vice President, Yama Bah sister, Binta Damfa sister, founders of the Kafo, Lamin Anta Jaju and wife Safi Ture Jaju, members of the Kafo, Sajo Mas Ture Ngamerade. I think that's what they're trying to Sajo Mas Ture, always Safi, but man from Mas Ture Lambam. Aisha Tunjai Ture, Safi Jata, Fatu Suwari, Kumba Saho, Kadi Job Saho, Sia Ba, Wolo Hadija to Bailoba, in form of dialing. Hadija to Bailoba. Ya binta mank, wala njuri ko line Bantaba ya binta mank, Fatu Njai Manga, wala na darling doti membe Sweden, Modline Manga the wife. Binta Linger Jabang, Aita Sar, no, Aita Sar in the US, Binta Jata Bande, Fatu Fati, Nene Njo Chor. Nene Chor. Oh, ya nene no what? Ya nene. So this is a message. Minta Bojan Jami, Mariama Jukocham. Okay, Allah Barakabaki, kudos to all of you. Allah program was successful. I did ask for the list to read their names here on Bantaba. So let me call Omar Sanya right now. Then Naina Kajalajang. I got a message here that I would not like to play on the platform. Okay, Barry. This is a message from the executive of the UDP. I don't want to play that here on the platform. This is okay. Thank you. I will definitely talk about that in due course, but not today. An executive member of the UDP sent me a message right now, which is related to the platforms. But I don't. That's why I muted the platform, because I don't want it to air on the platform when I'm listening to it. Thank you, Mayor Message of Kenya. I will now call on the Barrow 5 years member of J. Omar Sanyang. Battle call. I'm a fitro salta Gambia because I go fitro call and back caller. Okay. So he's waiting for me right now, and then back caller. Then after we will have a conversation. Okay, I'm trying to get his number. I think I've got it now. Keep fingers crossed. I think the line will be good right now. Babari call can, so we'll have a conversation, and afterwards I'll open the lines. The call is not going through at the minute. Hopefully he would call me back. The connection is not going through at the minute. Maybe I will sell all. So he's okay. Okay, Lamin Siseko Sedili, we are doing massive campaign on voters registration. Tomorrow, Honorable Dabo is coming to do campaign on it. We are really campaigning for now, inshallah. That's good. Okay, Omar Sanya must to follow. So hopefully he will call. So maybe this is a segment where I will open the lines for the callers to call in. So, but Nick Omar la call na la call drop lale. Then I have the interview. So you guys can call in right now if you have something to say, but be aware that Nina guess all I called I will immediately drop your call and then after the call. But he hasn't come through yet, so we can kill two birds with one stone. The lines are open right on Bantaba. If anybody wants to call in and contribute on the topic that Ngamel Kajabi, then we have the Gambia election also right now. So the lines are open right now. So in the meantime, we're waiting for Omar Sanyang of Barrow for 5 Years Peace Building. He joined the UDP recently, and in Abu Wilan. Okay, Musa said he's calling, but let all the callers know that as soon as the guests all are called, I will immediately drop their lines and then take the guest. Musa, go ahead, please. Yeah, Baraka, Eid Mubarak.
Outfit was very nice.
Nani outfit de sisa ko nangol mem kol kay ko ngadi la ko bari ami dabo drame ko kontenyin dila mola de ako nyimbata dameng ade to fonte sonna wala
I will follow to that.
akama approve pour ngadi nyomin kol la e banyade mos
we was all be control na
abaraka
lafta diamla sabali la ko la demanding doron
yeah
yo bawo na banko kan mbeka Cairo le duan na banko kan
tonya
Gambian ko be nyanta min nyanta kala Gambia be la suloti bi mune atin na crime rate is mikeri Sabali is very smart. Sabali in press conference o minka ente kontani back.
Yeah.
Andum akana danje akabita police fana minto kata report je wede be kukela je walete kukela je aita report je drong ala diary reference number sota bulu. Na Bangkoka international community bejele minuli ya lonko world zero tolerance for terrorism. So andu molle to fota nyinto minuli ya lonko wollo mun tella banko kan authority minuli ya lonko e telle nyanta balana any kind of threat la banko.
Yeah.
So ni nata wolle fa to fo kuko mi ya lonko this is purely terrorism. Because ni ko sabali ilaftaka sabali ka ambush. Wo ambush so ni o set up sabali life could be lost.
Absolutely.
Asi baramano sangarake. So kuwa kusikenole. So mune batinan la fo political futata nyinto Gambia bang. Look, 2016. Yaya jamme na wudumonka jongula sola kibaro le moy. Ka moy. Nate manya jube nyine atina hani kabi nte TRRC nge respect back Dr. Cisse, Dr. Baba Gale Jallo esa fal and all the workers in TRRC will be doku kendo la bari nyimman sakunda mimbe si TRRC ye compromise le so jongula sol minul ya lon ko yebula e ko yewol bula pour ka wol use no ke witness and then secondly mol minul fanali along gole mo fage so that wol se volunteer ye nanan ibalo na wol to ko Gambia government is not serious bawo mol minul borde be Guinea Bissau ni la tawol extradite la no say extradite no le ye samana Gambia bari yale mantara okeka so yo jongla sol minul bula wo jongla sol who knows for wole secret school le fanso ka mol nindi mo fala because ni mo fami bebe Gambia ni man normal Niman normal said so sabali mbafola e dronko ayata dula lunga afango korozi bari Allah is with him because sabali be lorin tonyale kan ika min foko sabali ka baron nenne dukare yala audio kilim findinda baron nendami
saga fogo imo kerengol tidame o folo mindiro siba
woma kenendiro barole ka lo jam barole ka lo podium moto aka Gambia opposition la keneng
yeah
andum be ka lo nabe jumal la sinya gello barole ka lo podium moto koy talo patriote ni koy talo molti e fani alef
ano aka fala ye wulu aka fani afoni aka fa ye wulu
exactly
yeah
barolo to jang fana ako criminal lo lebeje minul ka mansa kunda ministry wafu nte wolu ngambulo le lankumo don ko mune president sifa bentel bulu barolo ta brikama SSP la ko nte la risafo ta dal for over $500 million ko teke baroka lo ko teke ka
wo man soto barolo why missing for inganda charge la for public for giving false publication yeah
exactly. So maybe kollal de siaring be min fola mole drong sedili alintel nga itande barola kon tel we are level headed and then until we are determined of whatever we wanted to do wala muka banku dingol ke encourage banku dingol e finti andu momo se support ke no pour mo le finti eta massive registration oge until man na violence la until na tale pour baro nga bondi because of the system I mean alafta min sambala na bankoka andu Abubakar Jawara mbafola ko banku dingolo atele Abubakar Jawara bidai kidol sambano Gambia long armed robbery felenta be sia is rampant in that country now so mbadunga danjang nga modul fanal so e kol kembe mo be tentulambe jala be sambal na la family be tentulambe jala
Baraka Musa said thank you for call. Okay, call us all. I will put a brief moratorium on the call right now. I apologize. Call briefly, but also there is one topic that I did not cover before I open the lines, and I apologize for this. I will try to call this guest right now. Then I will talk briefly about this topic. But Alaji Utman, member US. I need to call you. You worked. I worked with the department for 18 years, and I have credible information which centered to these people you mentioned. This is in regards to concern about the matters pertaining to immigration. You said you want to tell me. Okay, I think it's easier if you. My number is there. Khadija pinned down. Like, can you check the number there? Where Khadija say WhatsApp number to call? If you can send me a hi, you can hi me, then tomorrow we can talk. Alaji Usman. That's going to be easier than me after the show looking for your comment. That's a bit of action. I can quickly write your number though. 971-374-8102. Okay, Utman. But if you can also send me a hi, just +1, right? I think you're in the US. Okay. Alim Bararek, 1 second. Nancy Sawa Nunjang. I was going to talk about it, and I think Yunus Haidara wrote something about this. This is important. 2 parliamentary committees that are thus far the biggest enablers of corruption in the country are Finance and Public Accounts Committee, FPAC, and Public Enterprise Committee, PEC. Yalo meda nyula committee for la janam. Yunus ka nyimmen foteng. Nyim committee so lebe siring kurial kang. UNESCO FPAC has a mandate of providing an oversight function on government and all financial aspects of public institutions. Comment, ye loi sembo di la député la committee pour que qu'est-ce roke ka giberoke ku wala dan dépasso la carola public institution la. They are currently sitting on the anti-corruption bill. According committee, US coming for an anti-corruption bill and deliberately ignoring their duty to fine-tune if required and advise the parliament accordingly for the bill to pass. The 16 weeks limit to do this has elapsed a long time ago. New committee member solo, Speaker Dentin Volunteer Personality, FPAC, Honorable Sidia Jata, PDIS Atelon Vice Chair, Honorable Keba Barrow, Majority Leader for UDP, Afalameji Committee, Honorable Samba Jallo, Minority Leader NRP, Honorable Yakumba Jaita is part of the UDP, Afalameji UDP, Afalameji Committee, Honorable Tumanjai, PPP, Honorable Alajimbo, NRP, Honorable Alaji Drami, UDP, Honorable Alaji Sankun Jami, but the onus is on the chair, Mariam Dentin, to post this. Nyilong FPAC committee member soldi. Iko nyuno Yunus kamen fotenko ate kibaro men soto ko nyulle be siring anti-corruption bill kan bari speaker la nyanta ka push. Okay. Similarly, the Public Enterprise Committee, PEC, is also a very important committee of the National Assembly. Ufanamu kafule meanka kumayata. Admit many reports of adverse finding against the public institutions, either by the Auditor General or external auditors, including the British audit firm on saving state-owned enterprises, the SOEs. This committee has never, not even once, even laid any report before plenary since assuming office. So plenary reports on Mandela, since the thus failing the entire membership of the National Assembly, fail in their delivery of justice and accountability. This includes the recent audited report that verified potential corrupt practices to the tune of $32 million from public institutions. Yalo nying FPA jumala la chiati, wolo Nancy Sahola former party leader, Halifa Sallah. Halifa Sallah, atelebe pek nyato, Honorable Halifa Sallah PDS atolo chairperson, Honorable Sekou Maro, wolo NPP decide, now I NPP, he go independent, but I think he's NPP, even though he's retired from politics. Honorable Mamadou Kamara APRC, Honorable Alaji Jawara, often be NPP, independent, Salifu Jaw independent, 2 other members. I call on all conscious citizens of conscientious citizens, especially our journalists, in the interest of the country and its destitute population, to hold these individuals accountable for their lethargic, selfish, and incompetent nature. They must do the job they are paid and elected to do. Safiro doyata, but I'm able to read it anyway. But you better say that all post like you have announced sawa Kenya. Auditor kisi rokele Halifa Sallah ngame ko cabinet committee kana mana report present. This is a big allegation against the PDI's leader. Wala nanko for the people by the people. Nancy Sao ngafo ene ko muntu malebe Halifa Sallah sambala na ya fanam pin down on this committee report. Pek report because Mustafa Kedabo fane the same allegation brata taji ko ate information on mensoto nying anamana report sorry, but some an important report by the like the audit report mona na nying committee be sila wakam. So na dipita wala nanga fo janko dipita wala they have found one thing, ila behavior is completely lethargic. It is not up to scratch. Ila performance is below the bar. Alinga tonyafo. Problem of the executive team, the National Assembly, la performance is poor. The National Assembly birana de mun lual le fali. Public Order Act fell among repeal. Anti-Corruption Bill among pass. Freedom of Information Act among pass. Even the Elections Bill is delayed. Fontolo nyanta sila le kare wawla. These people are talking about elections bill. The Justice Ministry is not Wolfana Manke, I don't borrow more interest. The other side diaspora to profile all because of the lethargic approach of the government and also the failure on the part of the National Assembly to live up to expectation. So until we have a catch-22 situation here, Deputy Bungo Menkele Make, we are in the state of limbo. So you know problem out. So you need to say of a tornado. Nyanta inquest on these 2 committees. Manana ngo dibide bungo manke komen dia mula ni eloquence ni tuwabu kamba for da matide. Report all for ye you have to act on the reports ni nata. But ni waramba bahadungol ni angale kan dima folu. It was important, but that's not it's not a sufficient condition for people to do this. All right. Even Nancy, he thought Halifa would do better in Parliament. It's very disappointing. Why, Nancy? Afo Musa Jange Muntu Malabe Halifa Sambarana for the people by the people. Ya Nyiningan question all. They should bring him because it's a serious allegation. Why, if ministry, why have they not acted on this report? What is the delay? These are very important committees of the National Assembly. So more than many committee, like you said, you are paid to work. And I know some of them are trying. But individual they are really doing well. I want to be fair. Individual they are doing well, but you must support the particularly from the chairpersons. The onus is on the chairpersons, the deputy chair, for them to spearhead actions to be taken. So wale kumayata jang. But B I come to Omar Sanyang, Masoto, maybe we have to reschedule him. and he agreed to come on, but maybe he's preoccupied with something. But so what I will do now is definitely I will open the lines right now for people to call in. Keba Sabali did try to call him. I'll try to call him back. Keba Sabali call Kalani Spain. I'll call you guys back. So this is very important. Unison is very important. Okay, Keba's call declined. Maybe Abediamo can blood also. Let me call this other person. Maybe Spain. There's a caller from Spain that tried to call him. Okay, Wofana Masika. Okay, Asika is saying. Caller from Spain.
Hello, Sedi.
Enembara.
Enembara wadi kotona rende mo Ibrahim Danso ji.
Ibrahim Danso, you have to contribute lale, yeah?
Yeah, lapo kumandin na fola rek because sudah ka jakal wala ni ka po immigration. Okay. Ñu fay ato dum yo do ñu fo se kumbal no wol bi da no nyaadi woto le immigration yi bela do ko le ta do ko be lu mel wol ma handar du sa do tantam ko sola ñi do ko farandam ko la America ko ye ta do ko le do ko be do da say wol bi na no nyaadi le wole de syndicate do la no ma takram wol bi na no nyaadi le ke de syndicate silandi ka fo ni man ñenke ñene be gala den ni bay sinde mo yalla na mo yakin nay ba ya bay.
But my brother, ideo dankeni asotole. But the big question is, it's only more dankeni ale soto.
Bila ukande jakal le seri ite mo ñen mul man takar mu de man fel long wala city de tablo bla ñote ma tay ko mul foy meli alon koy no ite ko yalon ko tonya ñi man ñen nakal say dana so no wala ñaadi de resign na ya ko
Mr. Danso, let's face it. Ye Gambia de. DG the official car dealer, the driver dealer, maybe another utility car, so maybe along Abela Muso Sambala Marceo to Abela family Sambala. This is the sweetness of the office. It is Sansan. So you look at the luxury lecono. And if a more baby round like Buffalo boss, yes, DG. So it's just this title. Europe Jang, this is nothing to us. Jang, who cares? It along molding minister Gabanyan train okono mo may fale fam. You understand? But the Gambia never DG immigration. Ni mo hey boss, ike worship play na society lo nyinti. Molga hey Carlo nyinda flon DG. So ye nekta city ibe air condition okono drive all base something. So it's the luxury of the office. Ika nyinda iteka nyina jela iteka easy nyamen. So nyunu niye bon ni nyundulanto they go and drive their private cars. You don't have a driver. You have to buy your own petrol. Wala ke silandi danso, wala ke silandi.
Yo ni na ta register fonkola register sonola al nga ñoo diamond nga ñoo findi lolu be jowul ma fa man say because nga do ma wo ko ako ate register do fonko ID card ato dum card bade bulle nga ito ko be ter na mo mina register ko mina kuta ma bondila ate bo fayre fo Senegal la ko tol ko jam aka bonde ko ha bo be nde bulle o
ya problem da danso me ñu fokan over and over but model fana mije because we can only tell them nga fo jande nga there are audio to so let's keep talking if let's talk maybe that's the only thing we can bring change but dol bije ni ko ka fo kato bente bulle it's so disappointing.
Okay, sa mbo man ko mala bon fo mbo fala na MPP ko lembe ko mandila mel yalon ko be MPP na badi ngol mel yalo UDP ko mel bije almurunan de kula kanade al yalla sanji jama toro men beke adam boru man karan aman fello mole adama tambin dinga ke jiko le kamma adamo jiko betinya ay gambe no bele jiko tinya ma UDP da mantide ay Gambia bang aya bel nyango bida kala bare anda ada ko ko lenda mano al yolonje al be sirinje al tobo kuyala kula bida tarranyin blato me yalon ko amam beng al murunan al yenang ngaranga Gambia do kunde leda mo Gambia ke bare ada mo mandar Gambia do ko Gambia bida kan nyamin amante hanye ferem andu mo ay mo hanye panan ite mari do ko gendo o yondel mala mo mel bida mel yalon ko semestal lo me dibe tubab do kono mel ka baro support wo ken al sorry billahi brothers man was ni fi awara battle man because atel bi janyang ali yalon ne desan na badi be Gambia desan dol bi jewul baka do moro ko so da nyama you know moto kelen bi da sanna 4 million 5 million dollars desan mol do marché ko no pang baro da man ka men do mo tilo ko no si abatale man pro omo brigama hafo be la bal wolti trikilin kombo brigama la haf baro kilin gamen no brigama e ma ja warri nyam
yeah baraka bage thank you no baroma balafaso Gambia no he doesn't care about Gambia, so thank you so much Mr. Danso for your very brilliant contribution. Thank you very much. Okay, the lines are still open. So callers can call in again. The line is free now, so you can try again and see whether your call is going to come through. There's a caller from, is it US or Canada? Hello, caller from, is it Canada?
Yeah, so.
Yes, Idrissa Inimbara.
Inimbara, small.
Inimbara, Baraka.
Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
Yeah, so until Gambia, don't for Balafasi. Nako Balafa wara battle. Until nga ninkumba for a mistake, monumental mistake, ngole make 2016. Be blame Garawla, but in Safuko. The most accidental president in the world. Yes.
Why an accidental president trying to entrench himself in power?
Yeah. Because at that time, or period of 2016, the background check for Kenol become ya ni mo suffocate. Aka karu bele jibe escape la nyame. That was our problem in 2016. So, Olananko Adama Barrow became the most accidental president in the world. And I was Sapiala because I know the sort of okay, fine. Indeed, the Diamla Caromena. Tonya is from before it's okay, but love for Diamla Modu Sabala Caro. Please. Modu Sabali Padingun. Nila voice Lamoy. Iko for Binta Sabal and the battle for I'm sorry, I'm getting a battle for the battle. Binta Sabali membi for ala voice to ala audio to. Ni ayatra tonya wala Binta Sabal ni rabu Sabal ni chote ko mu forward ye fon call nyame. Nte Idrissa Gassama ko from Kunu Enyantari sign la from NPB kandi man na UDP na diate kana na UDP nte Idrissa Gassama ni mbadi ngo meye nte kon fonga lon kay nkonde ni nga moje men ka o kelen nte fonga be te kelela moch mo fonga lon ko badi ngo meye kan ye mo lon ko pareta ka fa because let me tell you one thing, we have 3 ways of killing Mohamed Sabali in program ka ambush, you have 2 ways of ambush lewat. One, as a hakilo takala moto sama mechanical mbeya, because ebe moto tampalali. Ni moto bota more than 100 kilometers an hour or 80 is a problem. Moto will go to the accident. Number 1. Number 2, yeah, the ways he can use that, that's what I'm saying. Number 2, ebe menkela wala, ebe moto ba implant la nyato. E motobabula no. Okay? If a motobal coordinate can. Whatever motoning coordinate can. It could be any type of vehicle. One two ambushlet. The third ambush is how to implant anything, substance, anything. Yalam tunia o yalam ko mot sabal ko trokoma. Kodi? Mul be alna kaman kata trokoma. Ko ita mul mane. But ya ni atral when it found in his position doubt labinaji. Kodi? This is the 2. And maybe hakilo beninkan. Kabring before the drop be fintila kabring Adam Barrow fintana ko ha Gambia mansa kunda Gambia political parties all in criminal level do ko like kaito sota men sign that evidence sort of walal. Could you recall yourself nga mem fo no ko is lying. Membe je wala ye fenne plan pour ka ke mola political parties all. Yala ngo fo no. So kabrin drop off and fintan ko this was the one what was making up. You drop all import na minaka purka ni asote bulo attack this kind magnitude of drug ni asote bulo le ba implant la plan to nyam Hansai made a hala, they are still going on. But one thing more for Adam Barrow, I quite a do have men and more worry. And anyway, I'm buffalo. Ni ya kata Gambia do ya mofa Gambia, longa Gambia in flames. Adam Barrow la family nambang. Many yake la family nambang imankana. Because to Tamita wala purka mola kan na molu fasai. Momot sabali tonya le hay kule ke mole but hadamadi Adam Barrow nyanda fimla na hapo mole ngal polo sela I'm sorry na ka ke forot because mama sabale foro ya tati de ak mol ko mama sabale kam mandin ko le ga fosio amulta na ko amanken na kumati anu sawoten na fonga ko paral se yampam mune tambi tawal ke man tambi wala I was so particular in that do ko lan kita lafra pasum video bondila ko wala but kabrin nata science and kabrin jebe on ko message batula let me just say this Adama Barrow lembang anybody Musa Drame lembang or anybody meant to mention the J ni Mamadou Sabali ya ngaros in the Gambia afoyo ko in a family ko be kanyi moy lokodi please ngi emane ne kana nyi delete because mo la comment so do ko delete ngi man akal na la kila kana nyi delete Mamadou Sabali mo ya ngaros in the Gambia ko le foyde ida ito fota jebang ito to fota jeb o president wala anybody nin kula soto molia confirm ko ni nekada along ko ila family is not safe anywhere in the world.
Okay, Abaraka Idrissa, Abaraka, I have to give chance to other callers as well. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you for calling in. All of the brother Idrissa Fanambala contribution of Dekang. So somebody sent me a message. The Wallam Eco-Handy Gomez and Mr. Game made it to the CD tourist office. I said to say had a Koya sent to confinement to barracks in Tanje, which is like a punishment given to security officers. So this is the update I'm getting on this. I said to say, I've been I have a caller from Gambia. Keba Sabal is also calling. Call me Gambia. Niatara Fenkelom. We'll have to resettle you again. Niatara Fenkelom, because I'm almost coming to wrap up. Let me see. The caller from Gambia. Let me see. Jamalom. Yeah, Mr. Sanya Levin call content. The guest Levin call content. Keba, welcome to Bantaba. Maybe if you can make a contribution quick, not a guest or call back. I'm going to call us in your floor.
Yes, se ko be ko mala ba kan dafa be sula Sanya na platform auto akumata ba.
Okay.
Binte diamu jama kala se ko na tale doron pour que féliciter. Performance men keta kunung andu ye maturity men so Ntolutoya la memu UDPT, we are very proud of you. Ko aliyeka chairman soto binta jatala platform auto. Tonya se kusedili nyina mu politikoti.
Yeah, maturity.
We have to be ready to challenge each other na new face.
Yeah.
Political manke nyoko makumoti.
Honey.
Na yatin na kontani tela performance la wala ila kumol be ni facts lekana and improves nyolu.
Yeah.
And we kela kolu la dalilo le kan se kusedili we kacha kumande back.
Yeah.
Binte ko Coleman soto wala siata back men nuka fanye ko bari se kusedili imanya na fama la kanyi sifalu organize hani ite fanga la platform of fananto pour kanyi sifalu because nyina batin nambe nyola lo dula lonna nyina batin nambe nyola polu lonna ko amanche ko mebe ka si dire ka wuri fanga sometimes we can face each other na nyonyi ninka ko la fo mudel moto nyaluti naje ko kunu wala sabati da andun kunu ngaliye kacha.
The problem is they told me invite Bantaba because son now like call I don't problem. It's another Bantaba. So what I know we meet on neutral platforms. You can invite UDP platform or it's na. Adam ada son na Bantaba na na bi abafala you know sulu sa di malle.
Allah kunun kacha kumaya tabake. Andung Allah kunun kacha kono. Ntoldu de we are very proud and I know it and wala tonya ni UDP ko Allah UDP dalili ko yolle katarebulu. Andu molle be bulu men yalon ko ikela kumpolu la tonya leke bukatara mo tonyela bukatara mo garawalle la ikatara men na do wala purs tonya e sabatin na banko kan andu mo mantara UDP ko pour kodo yalo ko ta mo be malako mo be UDP ite mantara kodi la akadum kodi te UDP bu
me second binta kombe second round so aba abe do sedula ko dengue so
we are waiting for that. We are really waiting for that. And we want to tell you, career na left fang ayebo kuta dol finance ambe na se excedili ngalonko membe buli be plan alora mtonya 40 imantara palasi nyini imantara monya kono jubela abdula ko molu men ka di andinte wala eke fole with base comme eke fole ko dalilo luka ibuka fe kum fe dronko ha nyini ka fole ko nyine kata andu nyine atinna ko yake nyine atinna nyanta kala tam fo anyanta kala tan na bang nyine be ta bang ne féliciter
thank you Keba thank you ifana be do ku kendola ye fatu sen sabale tentu ni baake je baraka baake Keba thank you brilliant call always Keba so I'm been a guest call I think he's called about a few times already when Keba was on the line back call this time last to so mbatra maybe 10-15 minutes deal all about type program on you kana banne Omar
yes
ibe nyari fo blole mutata numba
mbulole mutata numba tamba tango say I'm back
baraka Ibro welcome to Bantaba nasi sao fatantema nasi sao go bari hold on oh my janibira nasi sao storyteller ndovo bari kari kunga abiko kuli bondole ci jale wa kuyate namanaje nyin kuli bondi sifala de he gave out a lot of money ale jali ba jale NPP la jale ba ndovo bari kari the storyteller abe kuli ba bondi kan I've got the video but manda siala yeah bari Omar welcome to Bantaba thank you for joining
okay thank you for welcoming me into this noble platform
baraka Omar Ngabala saying you are a household name in Gambia particularly in the last few weeks so manjare nga fo jumala Omar Sanyandi but just for the sake of this program ibota mintole Gambia Omar
mbota kiang manduat
mo kiang goledi so edin sabali mo banta mil sedi mo sabali itola alfadi fatile alfadi
non tala mala alfadi ba sonta wala la aytane tala ko sonta ko emuna alfale tino because itala ko la batena ranta kala kiang ko mala ayo fo nyenne
okay good atolo na nable tina kianko so be suti ale tella baake atolo na nable to compare to Badibu so don't erara
no suti adante it's suti adante la teti
it's suti ala tolela but anyway Omar what was this whole buruhaha borrow for 5 years for fees building atolea form you're one of the founding fathers then all of a sudden ngaje bang iko Mamadou Sabali ñu no mol sama Mr. Willan and Frank saying NPP Ngol they are very unhappy with you why
definitely because of muna atine man kontane na kuwala ntanen Abdou Willan wala mu fenko nyenti na bo Gambia for 5 years and peace building because Jeto Gambia for 5 years and peace building most of them mol mene beji na executive follow ebe ya itandile ko emo NPP ko lelti but ntanen Abdou Willan ema long tolbe damento wonata na sabu foning nembe discussion la na forum kono na executive forum nembe jamala ninga kumul foje don e kaita ninna ko ngalo ne ko albe damen
ko ribu gal ko mande sulu saji malla
e kan ko mande sulu saji malla e ka fole ko UDP ko lel malde ngal sulonne
okay but atolu genuinely albe nyin ka foko le non pour is alko apolitical amanke political ka fodi atolu be jele non pour ka barola sanjilulo nyin ko timmande which ali okele bari diamo siata e ko di jamale diala dalas million woro ko molbe fola jana ko rivana mando do mo nyin do kati la poso kono ko Omar
wala fango nata diamo fango sembo jena warande fango kandum birin story fango be datata nyamen birin na president o banda ngeta ajara do na pe sonko almane
manin ka fakala
Nata na ta nyinin karo ke puru kodo juloba kamoda menta da dala civili keme fulanin fen.
Juloba te fongola.
Because julo ya mutanya dila ay kodo ay bayo lelta biti kodo. Pulu na national solidarity majoni.
Okay.
So bira yo julo nyinta. Anata na atala regional BT man regional executive for. I did regional executive for la na executive Gambia for 5 years la national executive for member dol fanal beje ye bayo nyinta inata atala ila mulu tema. So jorwato sita inata sula nata fako ning na fi manjulo juwa ba sambala kitira.
Yeah.
Exactly. So nata na wuli puru ka julu kaningole dati itolu no man na executive ol famalu. Inata balang puru ka julu nyinjo.
But executive ole tala nyin bula prior nyin 250,000 ota piece I don't know okay. Far from ata on her own as far as you know.
Executive ole abdala because akawole ke nimbe na base solidarity majo ngamenke je atele ata ya di modula. So executive o kata bule finally a wafi modulu ma yele profit o yele profit o ta yala kodo ko diala.
Okay.
Ako ka tamaten. Bari nata na Ibrahima Soriba mo yabe hawla ko ate etolum molu executive o man na fe bulanyin pour kanyin julo nyinta afamole ata afamwe. Ona da kanya disappointment but so biren ayo fo o ketan to le disappointment o tani jakalo because hani bi aynyul su court men ala risito men isway o risito ben tol bulun
ay samba kiti yola
bunu magistrate court.
Okay, so that case is on.
Case nyim fo man start follow musoni na
Ndeysaan musoni na rabam. Okay.
So then Gambia for 5 years and peace building fango Abdulwilan inte Umar Sanem tolelmo Gambia for 5 years and peace building because kafo ka register Abdulwilan le register wala ala ID card or present pour ka kafo register Ibrahima Soriba benin how member han ID card o fango tabulo as we speak.
Yeah.
So no wal nata nan kodol damale be nyimbe kodol do nen noma baro noma.
So nying 250,000 or wuli keme fulatalo amanajo because muso nyim bantal amane man ko fulala so nying wow so naro nyim fana nada understand the sign
naro ma understand and sign so mbulata o juro nyina noma pour sign ko al ngata dulalto be ma contact nyeke nganyul samba police wala nganyul executive o samba police premier samba police inata mfutata police brikam folota no kotu police station mbota kotu police station nata mata refato talenem police talenem police fana nata mata refers to brikama police so brikama police birum futata jenga esomen taraje ajabinta sabale a dokomala muso nyindi so nata fanyako tonya be damento alla nyin kesa kuma ta la ponga fanga bar sai membe je ala na ko nyin kacha amicable pura kana ke wuro ti kana ke fitinoti pour molis na ko men famole bayota gambe ko pati
ha damal be nyola ha
eman ko do so do eman ko do jo kuma jamal be fola so janno be kate ala na ko kacha amicable wona ta nata ko nyin kacha je wona ta ko kembe simbe be njaka involve la president barinde man njaka sane
ye njaga kilingo. Okay.
So wodula nyum fonto ay njaka kolje ni njaka ko be arrange after nata time at na fi fonto ta njaka ya several times janna ka bang sasa nata atako kono after being sasa nya atako kola ino nata na request ke pam pour president ya ma ko president nata na Mr. Soki je ala ate la personal doctor na biya so later on in Mr. Sonata for kono musoni sasa tala comme un batalem So molta rewle kono kama ko ero nyini president Barona la mol bulum fo muso nata bang e man so ama ko ela be nga banta ko le nata fu wili talul samana wala sangadula ko for la dimbaya o muta
yo wuli talulo di jumal la wala sankondoron jumal o samana
sankondona ya di unda nyanne ko do nyin samana sangadula so go kola den bin go kol be botala nata wulin dulu kan wala tata na njaga ko nya palta gusano ya tata
was before it amene njela wo wuli talulo ya accept la fama accept
o will talulo accept ale abdu wilani ya ko do nyi mutale na fi cema kadi mna fi la dimbayal
okay
yes so then after birin nen du sita ntenen du sano dala be kacha kan nte du sano mambani njay anin kisima kamara ndolel be sirim benyin ko nyin discourse kan ga ko nyin kacha kan birin ko nyin kacha fon pareta du ko nyeko allan national solidarity maji ndolma mobula pour aleta diluta mobul kanton tol nga dala ci wili wo million woro la di Gambia for 5 years and peace building
du yo ñu foyte biraba fola ini njuma ni njuma la biji
birin dube ñu folante ente be sirin ente Umar Sanyang mamba ñi njaay be sirin ne kisima kamara be sirin du yo fona ko ñako nga wili wo nga le wili woro di jumal lella
million woro
sorry Kagala million woro di jumal la ko Gambia for 5 years and peace building kay ko no million woro tol mo almo din tolla because nta nyama million woro nyingi Abdou Wilan même secretary general za nyama wil woro nyingi million woro nyingi so say no men be executive ko ningal kale million 6 million dollars le din tolla ndo ko do nying tol nyama woje woto dun tala fayo ko nyin to senandi
jumala la financial secretary who was the financial person
Gambia for 5 years and peace building
because kodo jumala marlem kodo bundala because secretary man handle the person in charge of finance
exactly the person in charge of finance wala mo kadi sanyandi ajabinta sabale di muso ka pa kadi sanya
so wo fanan ali a confirm le 4 million woro ni receive le ban
wo mambo kodo fa di wato le fa kalama ni million woro ni ko ni nata nyaade du ko be national solidarity maj ni kala tax force ni million woro dum ta wala ko kono pour préparation non so mo nyama nyen ko do nyinge ndanata du fa wolon fo lafta son kala biro ko no jedo
so ni million woro du ma fali abota jumale bulu abota adama barole bulu bam fo
ko do bota adama barole bulu state house from
so
Lamin Sedi
Lamin Sedi killing Lamin Sedi yalo mol ka confuse Lamin K Sedi bi jere Lamin Sedi wala be la executive Lamin Sedi membe sur la telecommunication no kuloronko ngama salonde
Lamin Sedi ñina mu finance atele mu finance the state house barola finance ma atele atele mo marlem finance la state house
okay
so then waluma onata fenon ko clarification on ka ko puruntal sulata wala ka man sonna diamna nadum ta nyola jem bota jem tata Ibrahima Sorba attack Bringa attack wol duta bulum combat sambala police enata na foko ino $500,000 baro e wole diada baro $500,000 so nyim fam amada akodi ma dalasi ma diala de aya diala in euro anin CFA
so baro ngani kibaro may ko baro nawe ko di la molla ka dollar le di euro lom so tonya iko anin ko do 500,000 adi in euros and in dollars right
anin
CFA comme foreign currency lom dal foreign currency
exactly kodo dalasi ma naka do wil kemelulo be di la rese tala mur ba jara nan kodo men ka fin
so again in different foreign currencies denomination yeah
dila ka kodo dila in different foreign currency
but atolu baro for 5 years of peace building al kodo bal bulle wuli kemelulo be fola jana million woro be fola jana bari so atolu ma establish new do some man na fale clearly new million of dita jumala because it's a million of dila rek ima fo ngadi jumala Omar
exactly amana fo ka fonto leko my kododi Yeah, it's nice. Kodo di menula kodo nada baro youth for national development ne nte be siri kodo le ya kana boto le ko ne na selta santo ji.
Yeah.
Lungo wolu ne ye kodo samanan je birim kata soldat de madda o suto. Ko ben samalen bita soldat de madla binye suto le nin kodo natana pour ka kodo tala.
Wow.
Gambia for 5 years and peace building and peace and stability and baro.
So is it true that Yala Mall Lodge Hotel Oletoba a night before? See the hotel Oletoba? Melnata.
Okay, because the regional executive for men of URR. They were not happy about the way ye diamond. The Ojabla found out a problem with the Dolco ye Menoto, Scucaramolo to an Bladol, Dolco to Sabatla Blanco. So model from Levantela la Bantale. And on the million war baker foten, Sevili men not a cobe fonindi, Wolf from Natela. Transportation in Bore Botana URR men, men Botana Kian, men Botana Badibu, men Botana LRR, men Botana West Coast, more from Nate from La Moto Joe. Million Woro, you Moma to Tamunakuna.
Habaria Jane ko on the very day, Lomena program of Grabe Dentin Prayer, ye Kodi Botol Jele, Dusan or in Kodi Botonada. So did you it a Jero Kelebe physically the Kurotalaka Molte Babang at the venue? But you could boto jambu, you could jambu so conole.
No kodol jambu so kone na seltan and santo baro use for national development.
So Nico Seleta Santo, where was this? Let me make this clear. Because I'm going to protest Dulalong, which was at the Denton Bridge there, or the outskirts of Denton Bridge. So Ikonika Seleta Santo, where was this?
Okay, Yarum Baro Youth for National Development for Kairaba Avenue.
Oh, okay, allow Biro Ninto, office on Ninto, ha.
Office auto jeto, Basai just closely.
Okay.
So upstairs jeto Baro Youth for National Development like office of Beolo. Come Sama Somandal and Yantatala Solidarity Madla. Ni suto tennemu kodol samanan jeto.
So lavre ni ngala mina mo ni konino ngala ne ko modol bota jan diaspora le mol bota jan London ne mol bota dol bota jan so mol ba fogan ko etiketo jo woli and as far as you know parola government etiketo jo woli bang mel bota diaspora
wodo ko de man fello moto pour fa ko fo ko do jo la diaspora ko le na pour yenala nan kana ma be national solidarity match to mambo kalama ndamambo kalama
da okay so akam da million euro dal barola mol sign Ibrahim Soriba funtita la ko ale men fo tonyante ako ni million euro kafudingol fon le ni race amambo barola poso kono amambo advice sol bulu so ite ba jabe lam nela
ndaba men fo la Ibrahim Soriba wala mo nyinde ko aman tonya fo because dalasi million say
woro for say
yalon kodo mu fon be mu million say leta man ke million woro
okay
kala million woro nyim fo but then atenda fon ata clarification okay ko it was $8 million but a manche ka foko President Barrow jumal be $8 million bonila atala ju foko no ka kan to sponsor wala donation wala one
no woman sense make woman any idea of sense
make. It's a fabric lie.
Yeah.
Ibrahim Soriba is not telling the truth. This morning in Gambia for 5 years and peace building all in the regional solidarity match many along ko ngamenke base out kodo bota state house len tolel tata kodo fam kama $250,000.
So ndonga president la soto me alon ko akatu kodo bondi la rek yeah
you 150,000 le dinne ko nyalta nim se ko mbalo minala nim 400,000 o minala
so se o mbalo ni 100,000 onata
so ndata se ko mbalo so manda se ko nata en taraja en tarakara mota nata na 100,000 o bonda dinna jeto
wow
so ne Ibrahim Soriba be jaka ka kuma soto balol fo Gambian ko le Gambian tolnga lonne muna be keri mota mol filindi nola.
Okay, so saying Brale India mo beke ya inata kuma kalantango dole for ko bal samala kitiola for using their name. What is your reaction to that? That's very laughable though. But anyway, what's your reaction to that?
Because I am very much disappointed about Ibrahim Sorbala Kumakawani Sedili. Because Muneketa Kafoni Internet Abdullah Namu key role player in that organization, Gambia for 5 years and peace building. Abdullah ne Kafoni register Toyala. Kafola loyal from Internet Abdullah ne. So loyalty in Kafo from Bulu. Ntole mu loyalty Internet Abdullah.
Yeah.
So nim ayat ko nan ko atelo ta kaw kuma sifal bonta ka jela ko ka hawa because birado baro campaign for baro 2021 birado ka fo nyi lola atata la ko ntele mo secretary general de Gambia for 5 years and peace building ntele fanan nata ko ta nga campaign for baro lo 2021 so munata nata Gambia for 5 years to use woto ntol mata samba police ma samba kitela ntol la ko mbota nan Gambia for 5 years and peace building nata United Democratic Party and then I ntol samba ke mba batun ka wala
no what yalla way is utter nonsense wala na mo manyana validate la fam they have no legal basis for just using the name okay wo kuma kunta but let me come clear for nga reports of dole fananje ko Ja Oil reportedly wolfanam for 100,000 number you already one of your members I saw it on social media iko dole afo
Ja Oil ko do dile Ja Oil no $200,000 CD Ja Oil ko do dile because ko katanyalale so kodo nyim fa birin Ja Oil fanan ko ya dinnale akodo nyin nata aja binta saballa suwala kono so kodo nyin birin fudata je den dia ko fankata ko kachata ko al kodo nyin sama nga talanyo tema
okay so ya lafta men ga Omar so birin adol ben nyin kono ite sa fono explicitly ite ning abu alman nanamang ke beneficiarity financially comme alman reward to je ato imato lu joñinto imal joñinto throughout alien kala purely voluntarily
exactly but based on the fact that nga kele pour president Barrow prior to the mandate of 5 years complete but even a single dime, single butut, nte Abdullah, ntolani orders executive or katana organizer, there is nobody may along kwesa foko ye kodo le seka physically put ye kodo dealer.
So now it is a mystery.
Ndaka namoto fa mala personal nkata around muka nyinkolo topato ka kolo doluke mo buka gaswel sanyam fa mala kana kodo bonde ka gaswel o chamoto kon wala wato dul mfangal la ka contribute ka kodo tinta ka ke gaswel ka moto kon ngata na kodo topato.
But clearly Mr. Sanyam for beneficiary traje itemam ke beneficiary Mr. Willan manke but million woro te dunna ka fokono just like that certainly dola poso kuliata dola la poso million say mo ko manke ko dindi.
Among them, Ibrahim Sorba is one of those people.
So ite amira ko itela jikoto Ibrahim Sorba possibly nyin kodo dunda tela abulo konole.
Kodo dunda Ibrahim Sorba bulle even barola cabinet of fonto je kabaro fongola nyin molu meli ba soran kanteng this $6 million to $8 million is it all fongolo dusano and others it all fongol be dabe kodo nyin kono la manipulate tanyami I don't know ya kodo nyin talanya dile but it all kodo nyin because it all nanata ntol man na kodije mo man bututuje femman dinna
maybe yaga kawru sadarati maybe fongol dam mala ya talanyote right.
Exactly. That's what we all think. Ntolbe nga wala mira. Ko itolle akude ntol nada do kono comme moi to wol ka me monkey walk
babunit. Wala ke dasola. Okay, but saying you guys are bona fide members of the UDP, welcome to the party. Teni Abu anonga may ko lalla diamo to ko ali funding ke jamal sutal ko. But lafte nyingala this might be a very a probing question to you. Even UDP platform, critics or dolgal criticize the well, kualeketa wala not a UDP. So should UDP guys be apprehensive of you guys? This is just a question because analysis dolga for and yalong political people always have questions to ask. So I just want you to be on record. Even UDP platform la dolga for go iko kualeka nyindolu sabe ibajela sign kululbe fokang because 1 year or 2 years ago, possibly 8 million or more, what baby group killing. So how would you respond to people like that?
Okay, people like that not respond to those people. Yeah, they've been told about Gambia for 5 years, and peace building, United Democratic Party. Kuya talen nung bar kuya nyin sekumbalo na talen kuya nyin be banne. Mbe diari ne problem mantrantema, fitina mantrantema, okurene mantrantema na manje kaira drum. But because niaje fanan diamol fanan be chocho wuli taten bawo mbe executive group wala kono katla kacha kanjele. Nata foko. Nkoko sai membe kere wala munyenti ko adama dingol niero kasara kamba kanyam duan ko kanede. Adama dingol be fakan day in day out.
Yeah.
So nintolo ko Gambia for 5 years and peace building net aluna finti ngani ko condemn nga foko president wa finti I bold enough pour ka finti nan kadiam Gambian ko liyo is in solidarity with Gambians pour ñu mol men ka fa ay security li ñi nga because na economic soto jan.
Yeah. True.
Nga Gambia security be mbulu jan. Anu be nielu man tankano mo be kata dewri la life le.
Don't turn now.
So then what I'm thinking a press conference ka pour ngani ko condemn ata fana finti na ko ñen condemn. Choto na ta wuli fitino na ta wuli wokola ko ino entol muna ban sabla mbe wakala ko ton ka kola na fo control mu Gambia for 5 years and peace bill mbe loren kairo ni tangu mala banko kan ko ton tol kanam fan command wala any morning ata mum pare kanyinje.
Okay, so Allah Kuyani is based on principle. Was based on principle.
Based on principle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So let me just say, so more based along ko amanke ko come al comfort and definitely all your appointment for be umutonya le timing seneata because niata to la dalilo pukalo Gambia. Crime rate is going up on the rise in Gambia. More be fala funding ko le bankan. So yes, Gambia for peace building and fundola ye preso la government can. So wole kete al ni la kuyati. So what mo le nada foko atol you guys are not trustworthy. And so wole kuyanyimbe samana, right?
Wole kuyanyimbe samana ning diamuta pejo kam anytime te diamuta abdowilan diamuta e katra kuma lel folanya muna UDP le malti albe ngalla kola lonne already ko ning ata komen ko nyina mu toñata ko UDP e tolbe toñala kam ko toñato nyabe dan tambita UDP mbem fantik la je ko atolle mu banku dimol atolle mu patriotic citizen and I am part and parcel pour ka je ko patriotic citizen men tefanam dabe tarra wollel kono because ning abdowilan bawo mune bawo sabula ni toña ko do ke sutani UDP la woto le mu toña ka folde ñu le mu toña mo stand no menu fe pour ka banko boni ñi de ko
Mr. Sajal, that's very good, and I'm very I'm in fact deeply encouraged by the fact that Allah move was based on principle. Amankeko, you acted on emotions, but Allah principle al so UDP and most if Allah need, and you're heartily welcome to the party. But what role did Sabali play in all this? Because Ngalango Sabali, he's giving a lot of headache to Barola camp. Right now, for Ngajala Kunai press conference, with allegations of reportedly the plans to ambush him. But I'm sure he played a role in this. What role did he play?
Sabali played a very significant role in this matter. Because Birangai Chocho Nyungulita do I met and no ma back in Yunguala. Almost 2-3 months, 4 months now. Kaitan in Nako. Because Sabali is one of our advisors.
Okay.
Then before. Bring group of Sabali was there, and then bring up meeting of Ela Korda Konolam and Sabali attend that meeting. In a press conference, Bubazono to Semeke Jana Hall, Sabali was part of I speak DJ. So bring another young commotional when Konina King and Natam Commandant convinced the co. Albona in Blanto Alena Kafu United Democratic Party ma yes but just give us chance dolbe Loren Cairo la por Cairo nin temp my sabatendi but ning tata na fonga jeko because na grupo kona bitaka nyame we are not convinced about na executive for the movement beji for e ka diamu nyame anin tol ka diamu nyame we have different voice. So Kolalemu after Nte Abduvilan Anina Vice President Ome Alonko Lamini Jame Jongo.
Mala ne ko jongole mati.
Because muna nan ko jongole mati. Mome ya lonko. Ntolu be ko tonya mantra tama kan barola government kono. Akonya ko ntolnade be d'accord tan nyina ko altale sabal metina kacha pour ka je ko ngana atal fo ngante ko la konya ko don tal ka intel ngam to mata nyam propose ya ka fa ko ala sang UDP akonya ko am pattern pasol because mel bita kan nyame Umar is very abnormal and I have his audios.
Yeah,
many alon ko nala nyin discussion ol ben ka record le. So akonya ko alta alia fu ales nin sabale nyoje because abe kabulo be motarne nal kachatra menna then after yang kolia fonye that was on Thursday. Tening Abdou Wilan tara nin sabale sitan kachata kaitan ni ala ko eno amin tolnga na decision make le ko bawo tolanyen ka foko no tonya manta tamakan andung ntolta sila ka jube ka foko eno mbambe tarla sire ne ka jube teng banko bita ka nyame nyama tan tolman bula soto nga ko nyaben tan na tan ndana mena mam baade fon soto Senegal ko non taw marsane hani ya jamela nyim problème o bira keta no jambira balanta no jam impasse ni ndaman ta bula soto na manke kian tanen komboja
so ite la miro do muna na U-turn kenan
me atina U-turn ke wala ma silata la man hani amanke chewti konte amanke kore mo
so yamera guy they don't have something on him coming is exposed no maybe yala audio sotole it's possible yeah
yala kullo lel soto me alon ko ninga ni yuto no nyeke they are going to expose him because been the Gambia for 5 years there are a lot of abnormality at the behavior men la
wala na tete free no come at all benjamin yes definitely because if they've got something on you then definitely I told the scenario wala now I told you guys got the boldness to come out and Ali Alpha Bondi Kafoko and join the UDP. Omar, very good. What I sign because Mina program open. Thank you for your time to come to Bantaba. So let me this is just a side comment. Nobody muso do be Germany. Fatmata Danso. Ya alone. Everybody kian kolom.
Kafae.
Fatmata Danso. Ya alone. Kian kolom afanan today.
No matter.
Fatmata Danso is very popular on social media. And maybe people can watch. And Fatma also was part of this borough for 5 years. I mean, Germany. And she was also one of the founding fathers who actually started this. But I different about UDP. I put on UDP la motanan. So la na la fe nyini nga la fa tonya la fa fa ne kodo so to 6 million o kono le ba mahalo la fa tonya la. No, ate masoto kaya, ate masoto. Mgato nyele, mbari musolo. But abarka bake, Mr. Sergeant, thank you.
Also, one thing said he left a memfola. Wala munyinte ko baroka nyin garden cool men fotan ko nyeno abena nyin garden ol len fenkela e mobile malal tak fenken na project ko nyin nata turun telela which even right now tampanne be india mo mena to babol famol felentin jam.
Okay, so I tell you a project of a baroy.
And then a project on there is nothing like a foko maybe a mistake mantra alpha president but guarding man sort of from mensa lonko ka smart guarding neti bari fanang guarding project on you fanang cancel talata kela because probably I jela ko about politicize kan
so a cancel tale
a cancel talata kela foninga tala government wulita.
But Baroko already, pilot project or race in combo already. Ako all valid amo kono.
Jande tuabo from Felendin science and na telephone be nyukante and being a meeting sotole mga kodol finalize le akamurone anyanta murla very soon pour ka je ko ate kuke nyin kota kela because munaketa Otuabol nata through intela company na company is called Gaga Bonga Tours and Adventures. So this project nata through my company, they are from Holland, and then these people they are no more interested for any investment unless and until foninga atala mansakunda wulenda.
So I love the Omar. It got funding ke Jamal be come. So it is 20 inshallah 2021. Are you ite jiki balasoteko UDP would win?
Yeah, I have 100% Jiko new, not 100% Jiko Sotoloko. United Democratic will win because of there are something women tabi can do man. Only disclose right now.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to fana yokudo ligele. Many along concerning about Wolmoluna UDP turun telela kanani momodu sabalila.
True. Yeah. More kalamtari.
Yeah, good. So then, about anything good or the time I can cake and fall about seeing is believing.
Yeah. Ibukela fear of before Sando.
Exactly. Because na group on ko mota bulu mota ko ma kire kala so be dawrin ne.
No, yala actually ngalan kukling sabali la kamolu bondi wuli baro kuna au foni ko bondi je ana tolu he way NPP hit back way NPP hit
I
hit back I hit back baro from the kamvari back from
we damage completely.
Anyway, abaraka back sanyan kunango for another time. Thank you. Yes, abali continue je. Abaraka. Thank you. Okay, badi ngolo wala kata Omar Sanyanti, baro for 5 years peace building, nada kacha jana chelu kana ngudi. Ala baraka ba mbele nga kachal moy nyola. So nyim bala fa wartale. Gambia me alon ko lopitano mamborol soto. Ni tata je ale no sol moy le wotumo iko pour que penguro fon que strangers pengur langolu hand gloves resources man soto police or nita na security resource constraints beji president ka bula la poso kono ka dalasi million saydi ala advisors la dusano ka kodo dundi botol kono ka samba birol to ka janja motema just because barol lafta ya support ala mandate wala wallahi ñi manke politique kuti banku development momo e Gambia kanu ite doñato ñe lafta pour Gambia ta ñato yeñum kuma kangol moy ite be baro support ka wote ite la Gambian patriotism te sego set liba question nale ala nga chahano bula because ñimmembe ke kan ni jamme Musa ya fo la karola ñu membe no UDP be wuri la jang e ba fo lan kanyina kele so ite be talano NPP ñaadi yeñi reportol moy kodol aliya jele ko Sehu Mbalo ko 100,000 yole di ala bring ñu tata bolon kono Sehu Mbalo of all people Sehu Mbalo le wurta radio station to jang way domi adama mo muna ciñ rek dodi amada domi adama dodi muna xam Sehu Mbalo say ate fana he is in the center of all this ika kodo ke mboto kono siaka jata wole be kodol ke la boto kono inin kodol be farantanta yayla banko kan baroñanta kodol dunta dame wallahi Gambian wolu nale karto fay baroy woto molga men fo tonya man sabati na banko ka wayi biko ñin kumol nintinga mo en kidole kam fara million sey wose bori jelle sam ali image sol jelle ni data Edward Francis Small Teaching Hospital mo sabale ke la laran killing kurangol buka soto na main hospital nal tata je nal tata the ila fenko to fang CT scanner killing wala biji ni data emergency room laran say la biji there was a time ni mo la fita CT scan ne katam to Senegal Adama Barrow man sila amam bala fasoto ame miracle Gambia foirol wolle kato fayay atela kunkili nafala pura etara man se yala sanjululu pour que 3 years jotna counter kataka dalasi million sey bondi ka di dusano wala alta pisur pasar koni hada madingo walatin another story lafta men fola lejang it's very sad Gambia la pabo jang kuto kolon Amadou Sane la bari ndingoti Amadou Sane be kula ni mansa kunda inshallah Wednesday I'm going to start the topic with that for another topic nata may I override Amadou Sane atelon pabo jang of Gambia abe kufando bala abe blofola abe moto nyimal borondela he is going to all the departments and on sign a single siata immigration knock Sidi Toure there are a lot of controversy around your department Amadou Sane kaka investor sol samba immigration reporter imagine ko Banjul Bara project You can always start. And this Amadou Sane is in the cream of it. Amadou Sane Muntuma. Mbari non president. Pabo Jalebi. So Galwe Bulala Noma, Sako Jegol be Bulala Noma Yaigo, but that's his private life. Because Wolfan and Foye Tal Domo. Abulu. He is all over the place. This Amadou Sane. Very arrogant man. Just because ate hani baro dingol ma arrogant nyamin ate fon arrogant baro dingol bijele mobuke moy e do ko dobe America le. But this Amadou Sane is very arrogant. Nimko arrogant mantra fokan do maninde. This Amadou Sane is extremely arrogant. Abeduna State House, Abeduna. Anu naf dunda department of Tibuka Hanyanya. Somebody is constantly calling me with a UK number. Let me take the number. That's gonna be last caller for today. Caller from the UK. Yeah.
Mr. Sise.
But the music will come in the background already. Mr. Sise. Please, yeah.
Yo, mbe kondon no bado.
Si sekondango in mbara alla mol ko ngana haftano di alla bari mbam farnda di landa wo haftano kumaya ba akuliyata si sekondango tilali drama kundangol.
Andu Facebook ngaje jela ngoko chef di le kaftano mbe ntala. Ko nyinde ngombe busile
No, what have to but from somebody very special. The hanyo di lala, ningo di namburo se jiking.
Bari amira tofo balla ma dila kullo kono ba.
Ngoma storyteller. No say nga tofo in the science storyteller long. Atomo storyteller ngato falin ne yalo nunta atomo tofo bali kana say nga to kutol de la storyteller talin konkoron kos wala to. Darling, Congress, because imagine Kurabe couldn't do men. Yalon Jaliba play I've got the video here. Don't nobody karika. Abe dongo la be kono bondi la be kono.
Andu bring bilano da man siara nyon na munoje kuna kadam fane tare kolti.
Ha. Awe
bira man siara so da bira ma yala ni mo disparate ta mala be menkala sila abukala be menkala baro abita bulo men fongola sila abukalo. Yalong ni hakilo ba kanu sirfo na nyina fa no Haidara kaya ko ni tambira ni sanji sabola kaya ko manila mpansia kaya nan randi dia kusotla ko janni ba ko la lungu mega boy
ano Haidara la kumol fele be demand ko be fundi kande
fola wala wat tambira ko ngakol ga pamodu boje na radio do ngafa ngai ko kurasa sirfo dani na to sakel no because ko na tambira sanji sabola ako mombe fala be siala ko because adama barola security mantra betaring be pare fana buga finde kadiamu mol bebe mol lal mansilala yalon president amanje ko coming ka mol fa o drone atin na mol be silala la ban ni ka finde e kadiamu e ka active ni kadiamu drone e ka kumo fo mol ya allo so e ka jela da hani mo fa kutaje bari mol kalon nako ha be ko president ka jampal ni diamu da do hani dindingu le be kalon ko bion na president diamu da tan par mo me ete diamu mol tela diamu nin kala mutal o de nyanda fera kala la ko lal be programme be la molal be kondon na be tentula be jeyla ila kuma kangal be yaade même fana mboda je fana mba tentula mba jeyla yalon nyoborina ni ko di boto landi nyoborina e momen ka nyoboren mbiro ni nyoborina
Lusano
aninda buga to fo de la ba to fo ganda buga to aninda buga to fo modan tan be je nda buga wol to fo bala fawara be sedli Gambia mbakata ku alinga duashi ande baka alinga duashi ande bake
abaraka wake sisa konango abaraka
fera kala
mama ni sisa London ate fana ko ngani haftano diala mama ni sisa akonyo ko
ela kaftano de nyabe loru kanna sallo ngangani am famale
ya famale ala baraka bake thank you guys thank you ala baraka
mbamol be tem
baraka okay Sisla Jadama is calling Sisla mona be da kono but Binet yete bole le yela second one account of an freeze why is Binet doing that to you huh Binet mo heta
feel, you know.
This is Lamar Bekeri. You information from State House.
No, Omar, remember Diamola on a game of 5 years, Lamon, you know, last time for the platform.
Okay.
Yes, because I have to go like commenting agreement around the caffeine and idea while old men condemn go there go around. I go all at it most right. Omar, you know, it will find out it will find out like Gambia make a fundamental comment. Yes.
Hello, I have a break and a badly like Sizzla. Malam like it. Hello, I know breaking badly, Sizzla. Hello, I know stable. Yeah, Sizzla, I know is Paul. Is Paul Malam the line on Coventry. Even Coventry, Lava.
Let me call back.
Yeah, maybe I sing out the line on the full. I sing out before I voted what I got. But anyway, Katabe Diarin, but I am going to wrap up the show here. Amadou Sane Lako, okay, this is good news from Bur Banjul. Rohi Malik Lo paid more than millions of debt of her predecessors. A Jurol member BCC. Rohi Malik Lo audio le bejam gentleman plela. Thank you, BCC in 3 attempts. So Sizzla is calling again. So that's good news from Rohi Malik Lo, Banjul Mayor. But Sizzla fela la line drop to Kotenke. Malan Sizzla from Manefala. Sizzla line man better. Mr. Manefana call kele, but Mala call Shikano. So I'll take Sizzla. Sizzla, I hope that this time you line up better in. Sa is good.
Okay, I love a quick one for come on from going left all from because Omar it will be 5 years bringing Colonna about 6 million or 8 million na kafata. Bring out the Yodi to la command the Kodo in Dila, Omar del Fangal and Kodonim Paroya Dila from taxpayers' money. So obviously, Atrano, one problem also government tell when a comment in the Paroyan Kodo and usual Fangal Kodo Dilano is not right because Baromo consider a memorial pocket of a better solo Kodola.
Yeah.
So I borrowed 8 million over 8 million deal Banco Bela Kodo, even there are faith. So for time problem or not they coming out and then blaming each other about that because it will find the Kokodonian is taxpayers' money and the borrowing is corruption against the state. So obviously it will not go condemn world. They have to borrow listen to manage the Kodini, to not allow constitutional amendment for 5 years, putting a law from Boston 7 to So obviously,
we'll have Sizzla, we'll have Omar again here, and then obviously that person because what I'm and then he said
exactly.
Whether it was done on principle, like security crime, but maybe more transition Sizzla. Yeah. No, yalong coming for it. Appointment for is legit, but yalong more. Sometimes more wake up call sort of at different stages. It I feel at that point like another wake up call, but imagine Tolu another different form. But that point is valid, and probably Omar is listening to the show. He can definitely react. And then
he's highly welcome to my team.
Of course. But that doesn't mean that we will not ask. We will not ask questions. Yeah, understand.
Exactly.
Yeah, we should ask. Yeah, UDP is a democratic party. That's the beauty of the UDP. I got appointment for you. Definitely legend. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Mr. Mane lafta call kila mbadi nga chance dia na nyomin ko fala vita na la storyteller fekala jam. So Mr. Mane ko imana storyteller imana ole tonye kana tonye de na storyteller
ko alkali aji dam ko ngonde ma aji je ko tano ajenga kam
ngajala anala haftan fo nyin amanga haftan fo de imagine jalabe I only do. I be kodi bondo la faka pudding. Ha.
Sai yalong lugolun so mala bala ko jalba ta fanyami.
Ah.
Yeah, Ibrahim Lako is very sad because Ibrahim dindi multi. Yeah, dindi molo mi along ko he has a bright future.
And a video when Nancy Bula, but mala Nancy ba post la, nte wada post la de. Nte da post la, but nga video when Nancy Bula, Nancy is a post no. I kodi bondo la jaliba contacting. Aba kodo bondi la.
We keep the lumen regret la wala. All lum fana be lum la kana. Moli keep bro.
But abapala never na salary longo. Storyteller la salary maybe 50,000. Ako do mala poso kono every month. Abapala na kodo lo.
Nte gameno ko fon kande jakal bo anyway. Ning nata election la karola. Eka advice me the registration ola. We know ID card is issued at the immigration department.
Yeah.
But voters cards work at the local level. At the local level, the party representative or kila mofula. Adu 5 elderly people flying that are regular plus the alikalo if possible.
Sate mo lulu, alfa mo lulu.
Yes, alfa lulu. Wala kake anu funding ke ilfana bita around. And already nga plan do dadami alonko all mini alon ni meta sirin banko kan na nebo close neighbors ni albari manke banko jongolati. They won la in writing ka safaro ka kajilong ila korda konko ne kala molon na be manke banko di.
Kana fundi.
Ema la fi malola. Ema la fi problem wale ni la dimba I'll stay away from this election.
Habayalo Mr. Mane, in fact, the major villages and towns in Gambia, all man concerned, is the border villages. All not concerned. The border villages form enough people also to put check because you know more jama. Imagine Amadou Diankako, Gambian or Melan ko be Senegal, it has Samadu Kola Ji, Imeta Ji, wole voter. So their target is Melbourne border villages or after all register.
Yaji from Kian. Mang jara en lonkata but from Kian na group doloma be brikama. O group woni na meso sol be tajira already ni registration yanda kala dawoda. And no, yes, and there are warnings many anka detail. One of our guys who on regional chairman for the 3 years jodna. Wotata mole from kanekata dila I baro den ko le jebala and a manke banko dingoti atandila ko alla baro den kadum we don't have any problem with that but na election of voters registration la ningali jiji alba mero kazi manyolo. Another thing came in for after the voter registrations are done if a more yal min register they be pasted on the wall there wo ntem burfudin quality ntem momi alonga mu ntamo especially in the area la ntebo wolon nala so ning itata jibe minni alonko e mu banku diwti ajibe fortunately na keda wol mu bebete yale ba document la this are the number of people mi alonka registered in center to jam we'll take that number down all the centers then we go to the worldwide ward of all the ward and the constituency wide Mofana Kalawal Nyama, at district wise, a district at the end of the day, Mbalon nationally, how many people are registered to vote? So in IEC, not with any other figure, me alongo, is in contravention to this or contrary to this. Obviously, Mbajala ko there is something cooking. And look, a kamol bula, any mol blooming get ending kafo, me mol bulalale, yena ya witness. To make sure there is free and fair registration. There could be something hidden somewhere. Me along could volta alone. But I mean, I need a list or sambana. They can include some other numbers, some other names there before even a paste.
No, you know where that will be a problem, Mane. Yalong, okay, Yalong every polling station. Party kala mulso the agents. So that list is normally given to them ahead. So if they bring a list, it's not compatible with that, then definitely there'll be an issue. So the list that IEC is going to print has to be compatible with whatever list they're going to give to party agents.
Fine. If they do that, that's fine. But before the voting day, register paste on the wall at that particular area.
That's not the final list because that's the list that people will always have to raise objections and it goes to the revising court. So when the revising court will decision alter, there's the final list. So you call it all the political parties. So political party will have to double check and triple check to say that everything is spot on that list. So the IEC mistake the for another list someone on polling station or which is not in line, then the agents should be vigilant, right?
Yeah. 1996, the registration process na attend for UDP in Bufoot.
Oh, it's all Banka Mane la Sajo. But Banka Mane ko NPP is ahead in Bufoot. Number 20 kan I'm over there. Got 20 bro.
I understand. Banka nte siata de man ke domande de siata but na alfala nte barna na wulu.
Oh ila onkulom. Okay.
Na wulu bari.
Wala kana jam fala ko to bakede. Jam no dare muso di de la de.
No, nin nata sate la kuola. Wo is non-personal.
Okay.
Dom sate la kuola, tianim banko la kuola. Banker has nothing to say about who has this, who has not got this.
Okay.
After all, maybe in online media coming all kato mo yete. But they need at a grassroots me at along how many people? Because Atiman step good food from yalong I stayed outside.
So Mr. Mane, Burford is the UDP stronghold, right?
Of course, Burford has ever been.
So what about Gunjur? So what about Sukuta?
Sukuta has more UDP supporter than they have in
Burford. So there is no way Adamo will win this election because UDP will win combo. I know. Ni UDP a combo win. How on earth can Adamo Barrow win this election? It's not possible.
We into the family group or me try can put across in Burfoot from or family group or kachaji political kachaji. You be caring California and then there are interlink between these groups. So though we are not on the ground there, but then there are lots of things that we do. So Banka can let's forget about that. What is our
I've got an audio of Rohi Malik Law just before the program.
Yeah, okay.
No thank you so much. Mbadi ngolo mina program sana jam. Namuso hadi jatu bailo ba. Jerem nala on fi time bobo non bokolo si platform. Yangi boka see this Golden Sisters. They sent me the list of members in the diaspora and you're one of them. Thank you for the good job that you guys did. Ako bakao Komani ko UDP dorong omo toñaji ni namuso yo fo darang latale namuso yo validation di bakaw dorong ani yabin dafa namu bakaw leti so yabin tabe damen bakaw be win nale madam Kinte wol biji wol okay Rohi Malik lo la odi ja bari ko jani mi Rohi Malik lo ngalo ne ko been here 3 hours 22 minutes I was not targeted 3 hours. I've gone past the time, but definitely 3 hours, 30 minutes, half an hour. So I started a new program with time. So I'm going to be here 8 minutes more and I need this platform. I've got an audio over Rohi Malik Lo, gentlemen player, then a program will terminate. After the men for la jam, for Rohi Malik Lo, but some audio relating to the work that I do Komenke, Ligue Boom Def BCC. Maybe Wednesday also will play it because this is the tail end of the program. Buddy. And people like Diam La Dolo to Mokana Tosa Fajande. We can take to audio de la Molienne. Nalondinga for Albala de Bijumala. I she's like a audio Kenyan and Kun because it's like a audio Kenyan. I made our driver dingolum. Never got over Bantaba because near to Fatakata audio de da Moli. Malava audio de Dagi. Ako Akondol UTP in Kolu. Ni momo yala man diete nyanew ako bari adama election win fo kabang ngalal be sobi la ko mejumal la bara du kare tata to fo la jande mu ga to fo Bantaba de mo kana to fo wala ka tu diam la rek audio de dala ay ako fo ye kumol le faate bang kuma fo jam kuma kanam fo ako UDP kol ako niano momo be yamira ko UDP be le bal dundi. He's all over the place. Achadun, yala tela problem is na pareta. Ako imalla fay baroje. Ikako akama la fay baroje. So I waka kamfale. Wadi soto da jamfon akanati na fenke da fon ate be bole NPP le. Ngala ala lo be jumal anyway. bari ñu mari de ala gol si araba kente ni ala oriol ki ñan ka play le for up to 1/2 rek nga la may so ali ala no be jumala balik lola ñu audio play da nga programme tabile jang dugare mo gala to fa jande janabita audio de la ñu sama sisla la bro lalom akatu audio ki la sisla yenne anyway let me play this
ñu dem seeti ji waa rek beneen xibaar bu aju ci li di Banjul City Council si doon jiitale moom ki di Rohey Malick Lowe mi nga xam ne moom moo nekk buur Banjul nee neen daal bés ni ki fukki fan yi ak ñaari ci weeru mai atum 2021 bi de Sénégal am ñetti at naka ci bañ faloo ba tey maanaam daal ñetti at def nañ ko foofu rek ca li di Banjul City Council waaye si ñetti at booba am na ndam yi bëri nga xam ne nag am nañ ko foofa waaye ndam gën a rëy bi nga xam ne nag am nañ ko boo xam ne tey ji ku ne ban war na see bàyyi xel nee nañu mooy nag bor bi nga xam ne dañ ko raxas dem set wet foofu rek ca li di BCC bu ñuy ñëw dafa fees set ak bor ci biir bor ci biti waaye fu mu toll nii bor yooyu yëpp nee nañ bale nañ ko ba mu set wet génne ne ko ci nga xam ne nag moom mooy council ba nga xam ne léegi daal council bi sax dañoo yokku seen taxawaay yokku si li nga xam ne nag moom mooy anam bi nga xam ne nag moom la gaa doon liggéey parce que ci wàllu revenu bi nga xam ne nag ñu ko doon koy maanaam daal ci wàllu koppar yi nga xam ne nag ñu ko doon dajale mooy naamoo yi nee nañ daal bu doon ñeent fukk ak ñaar la woon léegi daal yokku na ko ba si juróom fukk kon loolu dafa wane ne council bi nag fu mu toll nii mu ngi ci yoon waaye tamit nag ñu ngi si liggéey bu métti na comme ni nga ko waralee ñu ne nag lii yëpp ni ñu ko defee mooy système bi nga xam ne moom la gaa yi teg dafa am système boo xam ne moom la gaa yi tàmbali depuis si njëlbeen bi depuis atum 2018 ba tey jii dafa am système bu ñu doon doxee système boobu nag moo leen jàppale ba tey jii ñu mën a defaraat li nga xam ne nag moom moo di Banjul City Council si njëriñu kii am nag moom mooy Rohey Malick Lowe wane nag système boobu bokk na si mooy bu ñu ñëwee fekkuñu foofu nag office bi ñoo ooyee deputy chief executive officer mooy ku topp ci CEO bi léegi nag dañ defar ko beneen office boo xam ne dañuy am ku topp ci CEO bi ñu defaraat beneen office boo xam ne lépp lu aju ci wàllu council bi lu mu soxla ci ay bagages lu ñuy ooyee procurement wane ne boobu tamit dañ ko daal di defar ba pare ñu def foofu ay nit ñi nga xam ne ay borom xam-xam lañu ñoo xam ne dañoo am xalaat lool ci wàllu li nga xam ne nag moom moo di liggéey booba ñoom la gaa teg na ci li di béréb booba ba nga xam ne dañoo mën a defaraat li nga xam ne nag moom moo di BCC nag wane ne si njëlbeen yoon ci nga xam ne musu fay am mooy li ñoo ooyee naka records office léegi nag képp kuy liggéey foofa dañ sa jaar-jaar dafay nekk ci nga xam ne nag moom moo di office bi te da ngay am benn file boo xam ne lépp lu waaye bëgg a xam si yow loolu dafay nekk ci nga xam ne nag moom moo di kayit booba kon nag lii yëpp tamit dañ ko fa daal di def nañ foofu tamit loo xam ne dafa méngoo ak jamono boo xëyee ñoo liggéey dafa am fi ngay teg li nga xam ne nag moom mooy sali di baaraam bi li ñoo ooyee fingerprint plugin system boo xam ne boo ñëwee liggéey boo xëyee ñoo liggéey dinañ ko xam boo ñëwee tamit nag dinañ ko xam kon nag loolu yëpp dañ ko fa def pour nag liggéey bi nag mu mun a mucc ayib waaye tamit nag liggéey bi nag ñu mun koy teg ci yoon nag comme ni ko li di statement bi bàyyi ko ci council bi nag waralee benn tey ci kàddu booba wane nañ tamit am nañ foofu li ñoo ooyee suggestion box maanaam benn place boo xam ne lépp li nga xam ne nag xalaatu askan bi la xalaat askan bi bu dee dañoo am li leen naqari mën nañ koy bind dugal ko fa bu dee nag dañoo am xalaat su nu Banjul City Council war a doxee loolu tamit nag dañ koy jël daal di koy dugal foofa bu dee dafa am tamit lu ñu seetlu boobu tamit nag mën nañ koy jël daal di koy dugal foofa loolu yëpp daf leen di jàppale si li ñuy mën a liggéey li nga xam ne nag moom moo di capital bi ñu ne loolu tamit nag dañ see doole askan bi nag pour ñoom tamit ñëw bokk ci liggéey bi nga xam ne nag ñu ko fay def wane ne leneen loo xam ne tamit def nañ ko mooy li ñoo ooyee budget estimate buñ demee ba war a toog xayma dépense bi nga xam ne moom la gaa yi war a fere foofu la di Banjul dañuy oo ñëpp pour ñu ñëw toogee ko loolu nag musta am foofu la di Banjul City Council dañuy oo ñëpp moo xam muy civil society mooy kuréel yi seetu ak yelleef doomu adama yi ndaw yi jigéen yi ñay dëkk ci biir capital bi ci boppam ñëpp képp koo xam ne dafa ngang council bi daal di ñëw stakeholders ñëpp dañuy ñëw jàpp ci nga xam ne nag moom moo di meeting boobu su ko defee ñu mun a xayma koppar bi nga xam ne moom la gaa yi war a fere ci at mi nga xam ne nag moom moo nekk suñu kanam council bi tamit nag wane na si ñetti at yi nga xam ne nag passé na am na yu bëri nga xam def nañ ko waaye bis gën a rafet mooy nag seen bank account yu bëri nga xam ne nag ñu ko ibbi woon parce que balaa gaa yi di falu doon li nga xam ne nag moom mooy mayor ak ñeneen ñi mu àndal moom ki Rohey Malick Lowe fekk na ne Banjul City Council dafa amoon ay account yu dul jee waaye léegi account yooyu yëpp fu mu toll teg nañ leen waaye tamit bépp boor bi nga xam ne nag ñu ko amee woon wane na fu mu toll nag gaa yi fay nañ ko amul benn banque boo xam ne tey jii ne Banjul City Council mu ngi ko amee li nga xam ne nag bépp benn koppar si jamono ji ñu toll nag comme ni ko statement bi nag waralee ñu 2018 ba tey jii ne Banjul nga xam ne nag ñu ngi koy dajale bu dee ñeent fukk ak ñaar la woon yokku ne ko ba juróom fukka loolu tam na ba léegi yokku leen salaire seen staff yi fay liggéeyee ak seen alawal si ba nga xam ne yeneen papa yi nga xam ne ñu ngi ko amoon fi nga xam ne nit ñi amaana mën nañ fay jaaree di fa sàcc koppar wane ne loolu yëpp amatu ci li nga xam ne nag moom moo di council booba council bi tamit fay nañ ba nga xam ne dañ fa delloo courant parce que balaa gaa yi ñëw nee nañu fekk nañ foofu ne lu mat ñetti at générateur la gaa doon jëfandikoo ngir bor yi nga xam ne moom la gaa amee noonu nawet ba tax na nawet dañoo daggoon li nga xam ne nag moom mooy seen courant bi léegi nag courant boobu dañoo jël delloowaat ko fay tamit bépp bor bi nga xam ne moom la gaa amee noonu nawet kon nag mën nañoo wax ne sant yàlla amee ñu benn koppar ñi nga xam ne ñoo ñi di nawet nag si jamono ji ñu toll si wàllu lii di yeneen projets yi si ñetti at yi nga xam ne tamit moom lañ toll ni la Banjul City Council am na si projet si bëri nga xam dugg nañ si bu si gën a fës nag mooy Banjul EU projet bi projet boobu nag am na juróom-ñetti nit yi nga xam ne ay borom xam-xam lañu ay buxaaba lañu wane ne ñoom ñoo amee li nga xam ne moom di projet booba beneen bi tamit mu ngi aju ci wàllu li rafet la mooy benn kuréel goo xam ne dafay jóg pour doole li di jigéen yi wane nag boobu tamit am nañ ay bànqaas daanaka fu nekk nag ci réew Gambia waaye tamit nag ci ko loolu waaye nee nañ Banjul City Council ñu ngi def ab lëkkaloo ak Ministry of Information and Communications wane nag fu mu toll nii Banjul dafa am nag beneen mbir bu bees boo xam ne ñu ngi ko fa tàmbali loo xam ne musu fa war a am léegi nag boo bëggee dox ci ay kër yi wala laajte ay kër wala tabax soo laatuloo pour ngay call ay nit wala di leen laajte da ngay xool nombay rek su ko defee nga xam fa ngay jëm parce que nag fu daanaka bépp kër booy dem wala bépp tabax bu nekk foofu sa biir Banjul am na digital code boo xam ne ñu ngi ko fa def boo xam ne boo bëggee xam foofa
ok jërëjëf li audio bi dafa xala the time is up on Bantaba is 3:29 3 hours 29 so lu may def rek ñu ngi jërëm Buur Banjul te inshallah Wednesday dinañ jeexali audio bi dinañ ko play in full again li equipment si Rohey Malick Lowe definitely suma jabar suma daalen moom liggéeyam ñëpp gis nañ ko Rohey Malick Lowe sa warta am kuko wara contest in the next election 2022 foog na man si man dafa wara go on oppose lan ngeen bugati suma dalin def na lepp mu ngi def clock in clock out settle all these debts bori fay nako mu ngi indi lot of significant changes in Gambia even though merena Adama Barrow suma jabar dafa demon si hara Adama Barrow xolma sumay wax ni hara ma def suma video bi on Barrow suma jabar mu won si Banjul Muslim elders rugi lo hadi baylo ba rugi lo tag ba ngay na rugi lo bu nek Germany dama bëgg pour Adama Barrow degal li sa broda la suma jabar dafa demon si meeting bi Adama Barrow dumoyu ko wa acknowledge nako waye joxut ko microphone lu ñaaw la Buur Banjul mo alkali Banjul solena wax bu affaire Banjul at least Adama Barrow dafa war am côté si protocole ne ko ok nañ leen may Adama Barrow is very xamal lan dafa xolam bi mu ko sonal just because Rohey Malick Lowe mu si UDP executive bi so bugut mu foog ne kooku dafa sign so guy definitely joxuñ waaye lii su fekkee dafa continuer suma jabar bu demaate si machine bi man sax duma kontaan xam naa ne you are very professional yow da nga dem foofu ñëw capacity as the mayor of Banjul te da nga war a dem foofu noonu loolu moo war waaye président bi moom amut étiquette xamut lan di do's and the don'ts moom xolam moo ko sonal ban gathering nga gis mayor baa ngi toog ngeen invite ko affaire Banjul la dëgga this government dañ sew Adama Barrow dafa sew Adama Barrow is petty Adama is not presidential why Wednesday I'm going to talk about this because man li def man naxar all this while man ko bëgg wax dama dee faate waaye Rohey Lowe dañ ko waroon a jox microphone mu wax this Banjul elders kilifa yi nekk Banjul wax leen président bi dëgga gis nga Gambia lan moo tax Gambia du dee dem si kanam because nit yi dëgga moo fa tumaranke elders yi sax dañoo ragal gis naa ne wax ngeen seen priorities but the formatting of the meeting so guess leen ne mayor bi dafa war a wax is the position so Rohey Lowe nekkut mayor keneen nekk kooku tam dafa war a wax position bi dafa am importance whether person is in UDP or APRC or DOI that is irrelevant waaye Adama Barrow ku sew la Adama moo mesangoleti Adama la wala nante mala fi Adama la leadership yi continue ano alama ala ya don December 4 Rohey Lowe be sirinje hani musu kilim fo man diama bi kewol na mala diam even from gender equality point of view at least ye musu kilim bulay diamu and who could have been who is more fitting to represent Banjul in that meeting than the mayor of Banjul ñun suñ dëkk bi pour mu dem si kanam dina problem it's going to be problem there because we don't think big. We don't focus on big issues. We focus on these trivialities. Wow. Se use libe UDP, so se use libe nyana diabla national issue. This is sad. Rohey Lowe, warona wa. So si fekere leader for continue. So ma jabaru sun la invite bul def nga talib bu ñëwé fi sa talib be su la demut. Xama bakawla Adama dafa mer lu ta talib demut fa because talib su dafa demut tamit the same den ko tuti lo fofu nonu Adama def ko sewlo. So it's better nit ki so demé Buur Banjul next time so kene li moy continue assignal sa deputy mu dem yow you are too important pour Adama di la tuti wulo nañ la waxante dega assignal a representative if you want Banjul to be there mu nga assign somebody to go koko suñ ko joxul microphone baxna waaye kilifa mu mel ni buur Banjul mu ngi toog Adama Barrow tuutiwuloo ko dafa tuutiloo boppam bi ko mënut a tuutiloo roxiloo lu dafa am orma am respect ba gars yi mbootaay mel ni Mayors Association jox nañ ko fi award gis nga ko alright so dëgg wax bi dafa ma naxari man xaaral ma jël this opportunity waaye Wednesday inshallah dinaa ko gën a elaborate to rogiloo rogiloo muy nekk Germany foog na yoo laa yónni si Adama Barrow pour nga wax ko waaye fii laa emale programme bi tey we've been here for long it is APRC on fire ñu ne APRC ñoom seen bopp ñu ngi xuloo ñu neen waaye okay Pamodu Bojang be suntu ture feño lale okay ngalo ne ko na Pamodu Bojang buka tuja ba malal de bari nga programme kum faja ngata la moy Pamodu Bojang na fon ala baraka bake. Thank you so much to everybody who came to Bantaba today. It's a pleasure having you guys here on Bantaba until another time, until Wednesday when we should be back on the political perspective. So ala baraka bake. Thank you so much to everybody that is logging in the program of Kunfala Jen. Allah baraka. Allah masudo kairu si Allah. Allah baraka. Thank you to those people that record the program on Bantaba, Ablai Shise, Wally Junior, and Bura. Thank you so much. Thank you. Massive thank you to you. 10:15 in the UK right now. We're going to wrap up the show here until Wednesday, inshallah. I told more Meli Alungal Nado Jambalbe Tentulabake for your support to Bantaba all the time. I'll go program on massive thank you to each and every one of you. Abaraka Binta Barani, Abaraka Moso Company and Mr. Jame. Thank you. I hope Allah eat diatale, huh? Okay, I'm going to end the broadcast in a few seconds, and I'm going to listen to Mendekere. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much.